Pull up, pull up. Trying to escape the demons right now, man. My boy Blizza, man, about to pull up. For those that know, they know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got to figure it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a link right there. We out here 1 o'clock in the AM doing the work of God. You know what I'm saying? We out here doing. I sent the SOS out. Yeah, so yeah, I heard, a lot of shit going on out here. Let me just let me remind y'all, man. You cannot bring your emotions to the internet, man. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to situations where what's understood doesn't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying? Once we get to explaining about things that's understood, it becomes goofy work. Stay away from the goofy work. And let me give y'all another piece of advice. Like I be trying to tell these fucking ops, man. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. Do not dish it out if you can't take it. Because once you dish it out, you might have to take it for a whole year around here the way these cats is playing. Something. This dude, I told this dude pop up to the channel. He said he's butt naked in his house. So what the question I got, your mic is muted. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. We can't hear your disses unless you gotta unmute yourself, stupid.
Nigga, you muted me, son, you goofy.
I muted you when you came in so it doesn't echo, man, when I'm playing the music. That's
You
all.
look like Goofy and Stevie Wonder had a baby, son. You know what I'm saying?
Why
That's what
you
you
want
look like. You know what I'm saying? I saw that weird shit, nigga. You heard? Fucking weirdo. Look at this nigga stressed. You stressed, nigga. You heard? Stressed out.
what about what?
You look stressed out, black. You really do. You
I
heard?
look like
And
I
yeah,
look
and
like a
yeah,
nigga that
and
worked 11.
yeah, and
I
yeah,
look,
black paint black, nigga. Yeah, what happened? You
look
don't like
I
that?
look like a nigga that just worked 12 hours.
Yeah, I know shoveling shit, nigga. You stink. You heard? You stink, nigga. Nigga work 12 hours, you ain't wash your ass, nigga. You just came home like that, jumped on the internet, son. You dirty nigga.
I actually had something else on. You know what I'm saying?
You look like the
Hey,
whole
so you
dirty
came
picture,
so
nigga.
listen, look, see what I'm saying, right? You came up the troll, right?
Nah, I ain't come up to troll. I'm letting pain, son. I don't do that shit y'all niggas do. Yo, but I heard that bullshit, nigga. You better
Who's
tell
y'all
these
niggas?
people. You better tell these people what you told me, nigga. You heard all that fake shit, nigga. You better
Tell them.
tell them.
Tell them.
Better
Because
tell them, nigga. You a man. You heard?
you the one coming up on the panel with the energy, man. I'm trying to
I always got the energy, Mac. Don't front, nigga. You
but
heard?
what you saying, me and them niggas, you saying I'm just listening to what you saying.
Tell them niggas what you told me, son.
About what, bro? What? I
All,
told you a
all,
lot.
all that whack shit from the other day, nigga. Oh,
Let
now
me
you,
ask you something.
if you
Okay,
stupid or
you
you
want to
dumb.
go there? Okay, okay. Look, I'm giving you an option, right? Check this out. Look, bro.
Option.
Yeah, an option, right? Look, see what I'm saying, man? I can't. I'm trying to have a look. My man about to pull up, man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't give a fuck, nigga. What's the option?
We're gonna talk about it later, okay?
Nah, 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 nah,
I got
nah.
an interview to do. I got an interview to
An
do, bro.
interview to do, nigga. Who you interviewing?
Look at the title of the video, bro. Why?
I don't know how to read, nigga. Fuck that. Who you interviewing, son?
Nobody, man. Just a Bronx nigga.
Yo, say sorry, nigga.
Sorry.
Nah, nah. Say it with your chest.
I'm sorry. What you want? What else you
Shut
want?
the front door, nigga. You ain't sorry. You know what sorry is? Sorry is change behavior, nigga, not a motherfucking follow the word.
Hey, yo,
You know what I mean?
y'all listen to this. This nigga, the last message I got from this nigga is told me I'm pussy.
I said it. I said it with my
He
chest
hope
too.
I die. And then this nigga, okay, bro, I'll talk. My man's here, so I'm bring you down. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother Latin Pain. Subscribe to this channel. You know what I'm saying? Latin Pain, real life, real shit, real spit, real spit. I had to troll him real quick. You know what I'm saying? But we do got KB here. You know what I'm saying? Salute, bro.
Yo, salute, man. I just seen him. I just seen son and he was over at Ten Toes page and shit when I went on there earlier.
Salute the Shaft.
Yeah, no doubt. Salute the Shaft, man. Brother.
Yeah, I told him to pull up though. I told him to pull up earlier. I told him to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I just want the barber up, let him know that love is love, man. It ain't no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, he from my block. Who Latin Pain or Blizza man? Hey yo, Blizza, is local around? You know,
Nah,
I don't like getting local late night. Local in here? All right, all right. I'm
yo,
just
he was
asking.
drinking. He was drinking.
He was drinking.
He was drinking.
It's
He
too much.
was
It's too
drinking.
much.
He was drinking. What's going on, brother? What's good?
Chilling. I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, we had a good conversation earlier, but you know what's so crazy? We talk about so much so much shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First and foremost, like for people that don't know, let them know who you is. Let them know how we know each other. X, Y, Z. Dog.
Oh, okay, Blizzard man from the BX Europe. Um, me and Maxine, we met in the penitentiary area, and I heard about him. He heard about me. His reputation preceded him. When I met the brother, we just clicked immediately. Actually, um, there was some dudes. We was playing ball. It was some cats start rapping. It was
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah. Remember I God?
You could be a body
Yeah. Or you could be a jail
and
body.
a body.
Yeah. I God. What's the brother name? The young brother from Brooklyn. He he was rapping and shit. It was a couple of dudes out there.
Remember Double R?
Of course, Double R. Yeah, Spitter.
Double R.
Yeah,
It was I God. It was
Double
me.
R can spit all day. Like he won't stop rhyming.
Rapper. Sit around, you know what I'm saying, formulating raps all motherfucking day.
Yeah, he rap all day. That was my man. He's a good dude. I like him for real. That was my man. But yeah, man. That was yeah. We come from we from back then. You know, and still rocking with each other.
But
Still,
why would you listen? I seen that picture with you in Africa Bambaataa.
yeah, I said that to you so you can laugh.
When we show the people,
My guy. I think that was 40 something's anniversary. I was
oh the
there.
Zulu, I missed the real Zulu anniversaries, not that new shit they be on. He
Yeah.
ain't try to tie you, right?
Nah.
As long as he be getting down like that, you know what I'm
Nah.
saying? How
I,
you feel about Hassan Campbell? Just out of left field, man. How you feel about him?
yo, man. Like I said this earlier. I ain't tell you when I was on Ten Toes, man. I said, you know how people see that there's something good there, but then he do something contrary to how we. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I met him. He was young as shit. You know what I'm saying? When I met him actually. I seen him in the streets because he used to roll with. You know what I'm saying? This older brother. You know, real G. And I seen him before, but then I met him in the 3 building, and we you know what I'm saying, we started kicking it. I was in there working in the barbershop. He was telling me something about something went down in the crib, and that's and in the house that he was in. And I told him, if you ain't got no, you know what I mean, no weapon, grab one of them what we call what's the shits to clean the motherfucking toilet, the scrub brush.
The scrub brush.
Pick up a scrub brush and yak it. You know what I'm saying? And he did it.
Come on, Hassan.
Yeah. He went back to his house. He broke a dude arm. He broke the dude arm. Matter of fact, the brother that he broke his arm was Ross. Remember the dude that used to be in the Bronx riding on a bike selling weed? Old
From,
Dre with the
from the
big head.
third
Yeah, he used to be selling herb.
with a big, long, um, yeah,
And he used to be on a little BMX bike.
Dirty Ross.
Yeah, he broke Ross' arm. But yeah, how I feel about him, I feel it. Like I said, man, something good there, man. He just needs some direction. And he definitely he could have like really actually been the king of YouTube. You know what I mean? He could have been the
He in
king.
his own way. He in his own way. He ain't gonna allow. He ain't gonna allow himself to grow like that.
Yeah, yo,
He ain't gonna allow. He ain't gonna allow himself to get up like that.
yeah. I just say like this. I want I wish him the best, man. For real, man. He's not a bad kid, man. He just you know
He got died
that's the rumor.
by Tyrone.
Yeah,
I ain't even know about that nigga name. I don't. I ain't even know the fuck. Hey yo, you wanna know something so crazy, bro?
so,
I'm just realizing, right? You the
yeah,
nigga that taught me how to cut hair.
yeah. Exactly. I told you. If you could hook up a line, you,
Y'all niggas had me doing lineups for fucking months.
yep,
Y'all don't let nobody come on my motherfucking chair, bro.
yeah. Don't sit in that chair and get no haircut.
Yeah, you want lineup? A free lineup?
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
right
let's do elite.
there. We break you down on cigarettes later, but you just do lineups. Don't kill nobody.
Hey yo, and Miss what's her name? The deaf daughter,
That's Matt. That
Miss
actually
Matt. Miss
that
Matt,
that was the superintendent. I mean,
superintendent, the deputy warden.
basically he was the warden. Wasn't the deputy warden. He was the warden. He was the warden. The deputy warden was the head that chick from Brooklyn. Yeah,
Son, Miss Matt made us read those motherfucking books.
yeah.
She made us learn the difference between electrical blades and damn, what's the it's like the difference between the Andes and the walls and shit, you know what I'm saying?
She
Um
was doing y'all a favor because
she was the how to do all that. You know what? When I went to the board, that's what I told them.
yeah, facials, all kinds.
Facials, all that shit. She did it. She bought all that shit in there for us, man. She had us spoiled.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? She
Super
had us spoiled.
good person, B. Good person because they look beyond and us being what I'm saying in confinement. You know what I mean? It was
My bad. They took care of us.
like Joey the civilian from the mess hall. Remember he used to come in there high for crack.
Joey, you talking about the skinny nigga with the that
Yeah,
nigga, that nigga, I
nah,
caught it.
that wasn't Joey. That was Rob.
Rob, no, Rob was the fat one, the old fat one that walked bow legged.
No, it was
Joey was the skinny one with the glasses.
no. That's Rob. It was Rob, Joey.
Rob, yeah, Rob was the skinny one with the glass. You right.
And
You right.
Joey was the little short one, the Italian one. Yo, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
And
That nigga used to open up that dry closet for me, bro, and turn his back. My nigga, I used to go to town with the rice.
when you talking about his wife worked in grain and was smashing the little young brothers over there. Yeah, his wife. I know. I'm trying to remember his name, man. It was John.
We had them niggas in. We had them three niggas in our
Hey,
pocket. It was three of them.
the dude. Remember how the nigga Joe used to come in and go to sleep on the table and give us the key to the
And
fridge?
give us the key. Give us the key. That's right. For the dry room.
Yeah, he said, "Go ahead." Just
What
know.
was the number one thing we used to bag the oil? I think we used to bag the we used to bag we take the mat oil, put in saran wrap and all that
Yeah,
shit,
put
and
it
then
inside.
flour.
Put it inside of a cup and had a saran wrap in there, and then wrap it up real tight, and pull it out, and then wrap it up in the saran wrap. So when they get it to the crib,
Me
yeah.
yeah.
Hold on.
And then you could go to chow whenever you want.
People used to buy sugar. We used to sell sugar. 100, what it was, 100 packets.
100 packs for
One
like a
little
pack
pack
of cigarettes.
for a pack of cigarettes.
But cigarettes was mad cheap back then.
Yeah,
Hey, but look, you know what? I titled Dizzy up in this shit. I wanted to ask you something.
yeah,
How you met Dizzy? I'm gonna tell you some funny shit about Dizzy.
yeah. Um, don't Dizzy. He had a twin brother, right?
I don't know.
I think their name was Easter and Sunday or some shit like that.
I don't know. You ain't the first person that said that, but I know Dizzy for years and I never knew about him having a brother.
He had a twin brother, and I met him years ago, but um, when I met him on the island, we used to go to court together, and he never used to be handcuffed to nobody. Like, and if they did handcuff to somebody, it'd be like an old man or some nondescript frail dude. They wouldn't nobody wanted to get handcuffed with him. At least none of the Hispanic brothers, none of them.
He had a genuine hatred towards Spanish niggas, even though he was, I think, Dizzy like Panamanian or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I thought because I knew he knew Spanish, he could speak
He knew Spanish like a motherfucker.
speak Spanish, and he had that gold too. So I thought that he was Panamanian or something. I'm not sure what his background was, but yeah, I remember one day we he done did so much stuff to people. We in the bullpen, the big bullpens in Supreme Court. You know the one they send you to all the way in the back, not the ones when you coming
On
in.
sixth floor, you talking about on the first floor when you come in?
Yeah,
CMC and Bing. That was CMC and Bing.
and then you go all the way to the back. But
You go all the way to the back first. That you on the chain gang. They uncuff you
yeah,
in the circle, and
yeah,
then you stay in that cage for a second before they
right.
start.
Dispersion dude
Yeah,
in that joint, and this little I think this brother was Puerto Rican. No, he was Dominican because you could tell the way he was like he seen this must have did something to him and didn't remember the cat. Man, yo, homeboy jumped up, he jumped up,
he kicked him.
it kicked him right in the chest. Yo, yo, but when he kicked this, he caught. You know, what I'm saying if Diz was if he was standing anywhere other than in front of the like where the gate is at, where the little bench, if standing anywhere other than that, he'd have went down because his legs were spread apart. You know what I'm saying? He was standing up. You know what I mean? Posted up, looking around. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy, and the dude just jumped up, boom, kicked him, and when he kicked him, he bounced off. You know what I'm saying? He did the Comstock roll off the joint and started laughing at the dude. The dude ran to the gate. Officer, 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 officer. He thought he was gonna kill him because he laughed. And homeboy kicked him with everything he had. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny. But he used to have a lot of dudes just
Dizzy thought he knew. Dizzy thought he know karate himself. I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
something, right? When Dizzy first came to old boy to North Philly,
yeah.
right?
PC.
Yo, bro, the annex was open. The south the dog pound was still getting built. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like maybe about 3 or 4 floors. They
right,
went up to 5. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But at that point, it was like probably about 3 or 4 floors built. So we all was in the annex and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when Dizzy first got the North Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Now I had caught a new charge in HDM, and
Right,
then they sent me to the Beacon, end up blowing some nigga head off in 6 block, and
yeah,
then they send me to North Facility and put me up in the annex. You know what I'm saying? 5 North. They opened a brand new house. Me, Pop, I think CK was up there. You
right,
know what I'm saying? A bunch of niggas. But when we was up there in the cells, because those was the only cells in North Facility.
right,
You had
right.
one North, um, one North. I think one. It was 1, 3, and 5. But it
Yeah,
was like one north and then one west.
yeah. Y'all had Miss Whitehead over there, tall black lady.
I don't remember. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah, but
But I tell you one thing.
he was like
That
six.
shit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I only remember Captain Bilal because they
Okay.
moved him from the Beacon to Norfolk. Anyway, but check it right.
Yeah.
Dizzy used to be. Dizzy was in dorms. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He was in dorms, and he was the only nigga in the whole dorms that had a red ID.
Yeah.
That nigga used to be in the yard running his mouth every day. I wanted to slap the shit out of Dizzy when I first met him.
He talked plenty. Yo, that's my word. He used to talk. I used to see him like talk dudes out of the taking off their chains, just talking. Take the jury off, or he'll send one a little doja. Yo,
Cause he was mad. Oh, you gotta think back then, like in '94, Dizzy was like 36 in '94.
you can't be serious.
Yeah, he was. Dizzy had already did 15 years. You want to know how I found that out? Because when we like, I had when the that shit that I caught when I was in court, that
Right,
was in North Facility.
right.
Dizzy was in the house with me when I got back. When I got back, Dizzy told me a story about my brother's father, how they was getting money back in the 80s. I
Yeah,
didn't know Dizzy did all that time. Dizzy did 15 years, just like Shaquell. You gotta
yeah,
think when I met Shaquell, when I first got hip to Shaquell was in '95
yeah.
and HDM. But
Uh,
before that, 95 and HDM, he had already did 15 years. I was talking to Shaquell last week for like a fucking hour on
hold
the
on.
phone
The ball,
about Rob.
Jacquel got a ball head.
Shaquell, blood Shaquell.
He got a ball. He ball headed,
I think he got a ball head now.
light skin kind of.
Nah, Shaquell from Queens. When you was in 73, this is niggas that was in HDM, KB.
Oh, because I
He,
saw
this
another.
Ty Ty and them man. This is like Ty. This is like when Ty Ty and Troy and all them was up in HDM.
He wore glasses and shit.
Yeah.
I think I know him, man.
Shaquille, I'll show you him. He on the internet.
We was in the 3 building together.
Now, bust it when um damn I lost my train of thought. That
Did 15 joints. He was mad older.
yeah. So Dizzy was already like 35, 36 years old. That when I was 22, Dizzy was 35 years old, bro. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Got me about 13 years. He was getting money with my brother, father, and them on the dark side, University, Grand,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
all that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, Bronx dude, for real.
yeah, when I first met that nigga, I hate that nigga.
Yeah.
'Cause you wanna know why? I just ain't like niggas that was too talkative. That nigga used to run his motherfucking mouth all day. And the next thing you know, he was in my house and we got like that. And
You
that
know,
came with
what's ill about that is like I think the dudes like that started that era where dudes was barking. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that where he been. Like you said, he was they did 15 years.
he was the king of friendly extortion.
Yeah, that's what I said. Remember, I
King of that shit.
used to talk dudes out of their chains and shit. You know what I mean?
Now you wanna know why? Cause nigga was mad diesel. You gotta think that nigga Dizzy was
But
nigga had the mad long dreads, mad diesel at that time. I don't know how he looking now. I heard some shit lately, but
so listen, man. If think about if he was 36 then, think about what he is now. He damn near 60 years old, almost
yeah.
60. Got to be.
They was spreading a rumor saying that Dizzy had a bad dog food habit.
I mean, that.
A lot of niggas did though. A lot of them OG niggas end up with dog food habits. You know what I'm saying? They
They,
try to say that about Ron Do too.
yeah, they said what?
They said that about Ron Do.
I mean, he did.
They were
What,
saying that Ron Do got it in with Jimmy Lee and all type of crazy shit.
he got forever in the day, B.
Huh?
He got forever in the day. Like what? What you
112 and a half years.
who?
Ron Do.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, 112.
I don't know how much time Jimmy Lee got. I'm assuming Jimmy Lee got life.
I know that he had a lot of time in. I mean, Carlito got in that little drama too. That was because that. Matter of fact, I heard
Alito got 50 years.
the young brother. Yeah, Carlito. I thought he had 30.
He got 50, just like Tom.
He got 50. Yeah, Carlito. I heard he was in the mix with that joint too. Because I think they always the underdog when that shit went down or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm in Cell Block. Yeah,
yeah.
Clinton.
That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, Clinton. But you know, what's so crazy. Last I spoke to Ace, he said that Ron Dude was like fucking fighting for his life with that COVID shit.
Yeah.
He beat it or whatever. But yeah, I heard about that
Oh,
whole Jimmy Lee shit.
Mo Blind. You remember Mo Blind
Well, Harlem. Well, you know, there's mad Mo Blinds. Harlem Mo Blind.
from Webster?
Yeah,
From Webster. He was one of the young brothers that went to jail young as shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Mo Blind. I remember Blinds.
Yeah. He came through. He's with the Nubian Nation and all that.
Blinds is home.
Yeah, he been home. He
Yeah,
been home.
Blinds home. He's staying in Atlanta.
Yeah, he been, but he came home what like in 2010 or something like that. Some
Oh eight.
oh 8 something like that. Yeah. came home after me.
He came on. I remember it was '08 because that's when I was staying over there in Dunbar.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
Remember that video we did on the roof,
was over.
KB? Remember the video we did on the roof? I bet you don't remember the name of that shit.
I was in that video. You did that video. You
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 shot it.
you. Hold on. Matter of fact, you was one of the first dudes to use a drone to do a video.
That was Sean's drone.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man. Yeah.
Yeah, we was playing with them drones. That's yeah. But John, I you was the first nigga to do the network TV. You was on that. What was that shit called? The public access channel.
What's the
You
name of
would
that?
be begging me to do a show on that shit.
BCAT.
Like, yo, we got it, man. We got the Bronx Network channel. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, the one I was on was the one that was showed in Manhattan and Brooklyn. Because
I thought it was the Bronx Network joint.
nah, not the Bronx joint. But it wound up coming on the Bronx Network joint. Because a lot of times they come together and do something. But it was mad people and like if I go down, I'm talking about downtown Manhattan. I go all the way downtown to Manhattan, not Harlem. And people was, yo, I saw you somewhere before. I saw you somewhere. Bugging down that and by the time they seen that shit was out already like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It was something my man did 2 months to
Main said Channel 68.
yeah, something
What
like that.
was, I
Homeboy,
forgot what it was. That shit was back in the days.
yeah,
Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. KB was talking about building a network way before Mac Me. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
And
Like, I
you,
went to you.
I put you
Huh?
on YouTube back when they first started because if you, I don't even know if you still got that page where you the first person to have your man. What's the kid name that fuck with the beat machine? He mad nasty.
Oh, A-Rap Music.
He rap music.
Hold on, let me pull that video real quick. I think
Yeah,
it's out there.
that, that was crazy. And like he wasn't even like
You
nobody,
think I'm new to this shit, though?
huh?
You think I'm new to this shit?
Nah, nobody knew who he was then. Mac had him in
Yeah.
the shit.
Or French Montana. Like, niggas ain't know, niggas
Yeah.
wasn't checking for French when I was rocking with French. Even Max B.
Yo,
Like,
hold on.
like Millie's. Come on,
Yo,
I was speaking to Millie's earlier about that shit.
yo. Remember when he had like 3 tattoos when I met him?
You always say that shit.
That nigga Millie just tatted out. That's him. Yo, he came to Harlem. I still got that footage too. I still got it.
Hold hold on a second. Look. This is me and Yemen Cheese. Coke Boy Yemen. Salute to Coke Boy Yemen.
I got some Arabs hitting me with coke.
Uh, yeah, we had that. Those speakers that he using.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was about to say I still got them. I just gave them to my mother. She was just out here. I let her have them shits.
That
Yeah,
nigga
before A-Rap music was known, we had
Your
them.
boy Wacko Drac on deck, the OG on deck, man.
yo, and be up in your stew too. Body. Yo, you know what's crazy? They did a thing on I think it was BET when they was talking about rest in peace, homeboy Chinks.
Yeah.
They interview your man Yemen Cheese, man.
Hold on.
Tiny shit.
This one who was doing tiny chat.
Triple Shades, I thought he was dead.
Look, you see A-Rap, you see Yemen, you see my boy Ray Rocks, my Sen up in here,
Word.
Vito Rich. Everybody got white t-shirts on. There's some. Yeah, I ain't just start this, y'all. Like
Nah,
I dead ass ain't just start this. Like I've been out here for a long ass time, man.
I was telling you about this YouTube shit. I was like, yo, this shit YouTube, they let you put videos on there for free.
for free.
for free.
Back in Facebook, niggas was
Yeah,
on Facebook.
that matter of fact, MySpace just went out of style when you get it just shut down just before this. Yeah, that was it. That was it. You still
Crazy.
yeah,
I just try to get these niggas motivated doing this shit.
yeah.
I had a nice watch. Hey yo, check it out. Doing this shit, like getting these niggas motivated and seeing that yo, we could do this. Like we back then we was doing pings. We was doing pings. We would have Yuck Mouth in like LA. Then we would have niggas
That,
in Atlanta.
yo, remember that? That's how I met Cuzzo Fly. Remember
Yeah.
when you had this the other spot?
No, you met Cuzzo with the spot where we did the video on the roof, the Made Men, up in there in Dunbar. That's where you met him.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, but remember we kicked it because he was in L.A. I mean, and was that Sacramento?
Yeah, he's in Sacktown. Yup.
Yeah, he was in Sacramento, and we was doing this shit like we doing now with this shit with this. You know what I mean? Like something like
Exactly. And we call it anchors back then.
yeah,
We
and
did the pings. We
me,
did we
yup,
all had our own little screen name you had to sign in. Did you have like the beat making niggas in Atlanta? Did you
yeah,
have Cuzzo and Yuck Mouth
yeah,
in LA? Then you have Millie's in Boston. And
ooh,
we all would get on this shit like this on what they call live stream
yeah,
or you stream
brain,
live. That's right, you stream, and
yep.
then we would, you know what I mean, like ping each other up and just do our shit. Nobody would even be watching. We would just be doing just to do it.
I just pop up. I pops up. I was like, yo, Mezo, come in the crib. You were like, yo, come in for a minute. We going. You got the screen. You had the screen set up already on some looking like Wall Street type shit. Yeah, yeah. And you talking.
I built that booth that we had on in Dunbar. Me
Yeah,
and Sin built that shit from our like we built it.
yo,
Remember,
that shit was so nice. It looked like IKEA furniture.
we took a old armoire, like a walk-in closet, and rebuilt the whole shit. So them two rooms, like remember when you first came in my crib, you
Yeah,
had the kitchen, then you had that living room, then you had another living room,
love
had
it.
a bookshelf behind that shit, and
Mm-hmm.
then I built the booth in between the rooms. So in one end of the booth, you go on one end, or you could come out the other end.
That's when you killed that shit off that
Swavy, mean everything ravey. Suave on the West Coast, waved up, baby. It's time to rock, put the braids up, gangster. We can pop, get them things up, gangster. Niggas tell Mac, make a party song. But I'm partying already. Y'all just party wrong.
party wrong.
Yeah, come on, man.
That shit, yo, because hold on. The inspiration for you making that is what I said to you. I said, yo, man, because honestly speaking, I'm keeping it real. Like this is real talk. The shit that if you bring any of your files from 2000, like 6, 7, 8, 9, any of them, it'll stand up to what a lot of dudes is doing now. And it's
Oh,
crazy.
hey
And
Ming, that was a birthday. Ming, that was a birthday present. That was a Michael's Kors birthday
yeah,
present.
I
That
said,
watch.
yeah, I said to you, I said, yo, man, son, I don't know, man. You ain't rapping no more. He was like, what? The next day. Matter of fact, did that. I still had a motherfucking flip phone. No, the church. I was still
Mm.
fucking with the church when you did that. Word.
They said where Dooley G's at. I don't know. I ain't hear from Dooley G's in a long time, fatty ass. So I'm like, Dooley G's is a, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Yemen Cheese exploited Dooley, man. Yemen Cheese need to chill off of Dooley.
Yeah, man.
I gave Yemen Cheese his name. Don't let's not get it twisted, fatty ass.
Oh, damn.
I gave him that name. Ak with the Glock. I
I-
gave him that name.
And when you used to say that, he used to do that thing with tuk tuk, make that noise, tuk tuk. Yeah,
The police sound.
yeah. And then stop. Yeah, yeah. With the Glock. Remember, we was filming. He was in a wheelchair. I thought
Yeah, 'cause
you
he
should
got
have
shot
been.
on 40th.
But check it. That look, the crazy shit is the whole time I'm thinking your man's in the wood. Niggas is coming up pushing him. The nigga can walk. So, we
But he
say,
got shot. Look, let's not get to it. That's how he got the money.
yeah,
He got shot on 40th. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He got shot. Listen, he got shot, then he got ran over by a car.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the police shot him by mistake, and then they paid him.
Yo, he had some hard luck.
Triple Shades, I thought he was dead.
Like I said, man, we've been around this shit forever, man.
Yo. And he nobody
Again,
Your boy Wacko Drac on deck. The OG on deck, man.
hey yo,
just
nobody knew him.
nobody really knew
Oh, he said,
A-Rap at that time.
oh,
And at this time, yo, you know what's so crazy too?
Yeah.
Yo, this is '08,
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah.
That was 14 years ago, right here. So you know, so it's two weird things I hear all the time, KB.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't know that I've been doing this. That's number one. Number
Right.
two, that shit that I was telling you about earlier when they say you became Muslim for protection.
What?
See, and Islam, but look, check it out though, KB. In Islam, what we say is that we do become Muslim for protection, but that's from Allah.
That's
But
it.
they don't get it though, my nigga.
You know why?
Sometimes these niggas don't they don't really like they don't understand what the fuck.
Some people,
Sometimes if you lie to yourself enough, you start believing that shit.
yeah, people they didn't understand what you was doing. They didn't understand that. I mean, come on, man. They don't know where you come from.
And
And
I don't play with Islam, man. Like I said,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I stayed away from a lot of Muslim niggas because niggas got too many rules. But
And that's crazy because they saying you became Muslim to be protected. A lot of dudes was glad you was Muslim so they could be protected.
yeah, they was absolutely fucking glad.
That's
Especially that the shit that people that when they say that shit, that's somebody ain't never been through no
yeah.
shit.
For my numerous times I seen you put yourself in a line of fire for some brothers doing some fuckery. You know what I mean?
And so I made the board. Remember when I made the board?
Yeah, you stayed away from me too.
That's a lie.
No,
Y'all
no.
niggas see me in the morning going to breakfast, I'll be up in the yard. I'm trying to get muscles, nigga. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
But this dude is like, I said, look at this, yo, man. I said, yo,
Hey,
Tupac, Tupac.
I act like I ain't see y'all niggas.
Word.
I ain't want no. You the one that grabbed the letter. I thought I got hit.
Yeah.
I thought I
Look,
got hit.
yo, you came right in my room. You was like, what up? I was like, yo, let me see you act like you ain't gonna open that up. By that time, I already got hit 2 times.
But the thick letter, you know what the thick letter meant?
Yeah,
That
your shit was kind of light. It was just,
my shit was thick, bro. It was thick. That's why I thought I got hit.
yeah, but they pump faked you. That's all.
They pump fake me like a motherfucker. Them niggas let me go, bro. I act like I ain't know y'all niggas next day.
That was it. Niggas acting funny.
Y'all niggas is criminals. Get the fuck away from me.
Got one time we was in the joint, we smoking some trees, and I'm banging the motherfucking joint, and you start rhyming. I said, yeah, you ready? I said, do that, man, please, man. When you get out there, please do that, man. I'll see you when I get there, man. Word up. Word up.
That's an old fact.
You
That
and
was an
Dibs,
old fact.
you and Dibs, and we had other brothers that was, dudes used to come say rhymes to y'all just to prove that they could rhyme. Like just this rhyme. I used to be like, yo, we talking, we seriously, we building. We moving like, yo, Mac, I'm like, yo, come on, man. Not right now, man.
But you know what the fun was for me though when they let me come to 9 block. When they let me come over there and
Yeah.
we was able to start making beat. What was that Muslim nigga name that used to let us use his piano?
You know what's crazy? Because he used to live not far from me. I seen him when I came home.
What's that black nigga name?
Nah, he was the light skinned eye.
I thought he was a dark skinned nigga.
No, the
Was
one
he on the second floor? Like when
his room was across from mine.
I
He
used
had,
to be over there every day, bro.
he had the piano. This dude had the piano and didn't even know. He showed us one time with the track how to track out, and it had 6 tracks. When Bob was like, "Yo, watch this,
But
watch
it
this."
was like it was only you can only hold 2 songs.
Yeah, it is 2 songs to stay in the joint. But when you left, um, one of our other homeboys left me his piano and it had 6 tracks on it. And you right, it held the one that I had held like 5
Hold
songs.
up. Hold up. Let's let Marco pile up because Marco was there with us too. That nigga 7. Check it out. Marco was there with us too. Let's get Marco on the panel too.
Come on
Because he
here,
was right there with us.
let's go, let's go.
That nigga was an asshole, man.
Look,
We had to save that nigga out of some shit.
feed him,
And anytime you
yeah,
see something, that nigga had a big Cheshire smile.
feed him.
That nigga 7. Salute, bro.
Yo, salute.
Yo, what's
What
We
good?
up,
talking
Yo?
about
KB? What's good?
non-cottage.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's good? Mess hall.
yeah.
Mess hall, A1.
Mess hall right there.
Mess hall. Hey
Yeah,
yo, listen. Put a
yeah,
chicken under my rice
yeah,
and the chicken over the rice.
yeah.
So put a
Yo,
chicken on.
KB used to be in front of the mess hall before he had to go to work. He'd be out there in front of the mess hall and just chilling. We be chopping it up.
Nah, yo, listen, 7. You know what me and this nigga used to do?
Yo,
We used to be in that mess hall 5 o'clock in the morning, my nigga. We used to take loaves of bread,
yeah,
racks of bread, my
and,
nigga.
and
Squish the bread up. Hold up. Take the knife.
yeah,
Remember the plastic knife? Hit the top of all of them joints,
yeah.
and then take the bread out, squeeze it together, and throw it over the gate.
Them deers will lose their mind. Yo,
Not for the turkeys. That's for turkeys. We
right.
threw apples to the deers.
Hold on. Remember when I said, hold on for a second, we back there. You bugging. This Mac hitting them with the bread. I said, watch this. I went and got a, a bag of mixed vegetables with the corn. And, and I threw that shit up. Them niggas was pecking the floor so hard. And they was kill themselves. These was like pack.
Son, we used to take food. We used to take food so we could run out
Yeah.
and just throw it back there, son. I'm talking about whole 8-inch pans of shit and just dump it. 7 in the back of the mess hall.
Yeah.
We used to violate, nigga.
Yeah,
And
the
then
back of the mess hall was right there where the fence was at, right there.
where the fence is at, nigga,
Where
we
the
used to
fence is
throw
at. So yeah, if you in the
boxes of
back of
apples
the
over that shit.
And that's where the trucks used to pull in at.
Stinking like mad mildew, mad old milk.
Yeah.
But I got one for y'all. Check this out. No, but you know what? 7 don't know about this.
What's that?
See, I always talk about this. 7, you know what me and KB used to do in front of that mess hall? First and foremost, we used to rap. But the other thing we used to do,
Yeah.
we used to catch crickets in that field in front of the mess hall.
to the right, like if you're walking towards the mess hall.
Right in front, dude. I'm talking about the whole field in front. You know that whole walkway, that all
Yeah.
Because remember, it was a baseball field right there.
the baseball, that old baseball, but they never let us use it.
Nah, only time they used that was for like these championship game, little bullshit. Anyway, yeah.
So check it. We used to take a can
Mm-hmm.
top, my nigga, off a soda,
Mm-hmm.
rip the shit in half. Me and this nigga right here collecting mad grasshoppers, put in our pocket, right? And then take the can, and because we have needles and none of that, stick the can top in the grasshopper neck, and then and then put it on dental floss.
Yep.
And then lower it into the grate. You remember them 2 big grates in front of the mess hall on both sides?
I remember those greats.
My nigga, me, him, I God, and Yaya.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yaya with the dreads.
Yaya with the dreads, surfing. Fishing for frogs,
And we caught them.
and caught them, and we used to throw them back in.
And because you know how they got trapped down there? Because when it rained, they used to they out of the ground.
Yo, Ayo 7. When we was in the block we was in, right?
It was mad frogs. It was mad frogs over there in Hudson.
No, it's mad more shit than that, bro. And I'm gonna let KB tell you, bro. I found a snake.
Yeah.
The snake, I named the snake Tupac, nigga.
Hold on. You found the snake. I caught the snake.
You caught the snake and you gave it to me
I gave it
because
to
you
you.
ain't had no place to put it. So I took it to the basement and put that. You caught 2 snakes. Check it out, right? And put that bitch inside the grate down in the basement, the same basement where me and you used to smoke at.
We smoke, yeah.
My nigga, we put that shit in the fucking and up in there, and then put another snake in there, and then next thing you know,
they had babies.
They had babies, bro. When I left
What?
the jail, the whole
The whole
shit was infested, my nigga, with snakes.
Listen, you never even told me. So what was they in though?
I used to feed in the grate, bro. Like
No, but
next to my window.
They just stayed in the grate. You didn't have them in no.
They stayed in it, my nigga. Look, what happened was there was salamanders under the rocks.
Right.
They will find those salamanders and eat them. When they ate all the salamanders in there, me and this nigga KB was trying to feed them niggas frogs. They was too big.
Yeah, them niggas got big. Yo, listen, they sent us in there because I got down with that asbestos crew when y'all left. Yo, they sent us. They said, yo.
That was Team 16.
Because the building was C Cottage that got condemned. They said it was condemned, so they closed the cottage. So they was like, yo, y'all got to go see this shit. It looked like
C Cottage was ASAP, right?
Yeah.
C Cottage is ASAP. Wait, hold on. So you saying they shut C Cottage down after we left?
Yeah.
So look, 7, that same room where we used to smoke next to Flacco bed.
Yeah.
That's where I had. You remember my bed? Right when you about to walk out, my bed was on the left hand side.
Mm-hmm.
The last bed next to the door. That there was a window and there was a grate under there. There was like gravel and shit. That's where I kept the snakes at, my nigga. The police ain't say nothing.
Outside of the cottage, if you in that room, I could talk to you through the grate. Like, yo, what up, nigga? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? He put them there. Listen, they came in the cottage. It was an infestation. I never seen that many snakes in my life, but on National Geographic.
But look, what I found out, because me and KB was thinking that they got pregnant. Snakes just lay eggs. They could self-impregnate themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to be with a male in order to lay eggs.
Listen.
Hey, yo, bro, there was so many baby snakes in that bitch. Every time I used to look in the grate, bro, I'm like, what the fuck is wiggling there? Snakes.
Snakes.
You know what I'm saying?
And them motherfuckers was like, we got them snakes from a crack in the steps. I told Matt, I said, look, see that right there? It was yellow. I said, look. He was like, yo, you bugging. I said, those are snakes under there. So what I did, for some reason, I don't even know what made me think of this shit. I put the motherfucking string in there, and they saw like the hole, and they naturally curious. And when they nigga come out and look, put his head in the hole in the dental floor. Now I catch him. What? Yo, Mac, we got a snake. Remember the snake got loose in the mess hall? Because we put
Nah. I used to let them go free and down in the basement.
Yeah.
I let them niggas run around. Them niggas be shitting everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, let me ask you something, bro.
What made us do that shit?
Check it out, Sab. Remember Hamza?
Yeah.
You talking about?
No, don't say that. Don't say that, KB. We some corrupt motherfuckers. Hey, what he look like? You remember what Hamza looked like?
What college was he in? D, right? No funny.
Listen. Yeah, he was in D. He was in D college with us for a little. No. Hamza wasn't in D. Yeah, that was when Miss D was at, right?
No, Miss D was in ASAT doing with us. That's C college.
C college. She was
D
in C
college
college.
is ASAT strictly.
Woo was in D college with me.
Woo was in D.
Yeah, we was in D college.
Yeah, that's probably
Hamza was.
We went to. They closed the mess hall dorm and put us in 1B.
1B. We all went. That's where we went. We all went to 1B. But this is Hamza wasn't he in 1B, 1A?
1A was outside clearance.
1AB. No. Upstairs. Yeah, 1A was
Upstairs.
Yeah. Upstairs. Yeah, the side of those part where you walk up. Yep, you
yeah.
right.
AB was there.
I don't remember what block Hamza was at, but Hamza, you gonna
Someone-
remember him now.
He wasn't walking up no steps.
Yeah, that fat ass thing. Hamza, the big fat nigga that used to run the masjid, like all like the remember you used to get your oils and your hair grease and all that.
Yeah.
The fat nasty nigga with the dreads. They used to be in front office, the first office on the left.
It's crazy.
Fat nigga. Ain't cook.
Yo, Mac is crazy.
Now you know who's crazy?
Fat.
Sabor, nigga. You left. We was stuck in there with Sabor.
Oh, he
Sabor.
knows one?
You might know Sabor. Let me show you a picture.
Sabor. Yeah.
Sabor was the old nigga.
Time of Sabor, he was crazy as cat piss, man.
Sabor hated us.
He did not. He ain't like hip hop.
He ain't like nobody. He ain't like white people.
He ain't like him.
He ain't like nobody. He hated everybody. He hated Muslims, and he Muslim. He was a nigga that used to wear the red ballies.
Ooh, with the red
kufi,
Baron shirt.
red shirt, the red polo.
Yo,
he killed his bitch when he came home.
Yeah. Yep.
And I used to see Sabor all the time, like on University in Fordham.
Yeah.
All the time. Or I see him downtown next to CEO because when I first came home, I was working CEO.
So everybody went to. I had to go there.
Not 7 because 7 was up in Mount Vernon.
Oh, he got lucky. But still, hold on. I knew niggas was coming from Queens to go to CEO because I was in Manhattan.
I hate son. When I worked CEO, I was getting $30 a day.
What's the shit I used to work at? I used to fuck with. What's the shit with Fortune 8 Society?
Oh, you bought some old school shit.
Yeah, that's like wow. You might as well say Wildcat.
Yeah, Fortune 8 Society. Remember they used to come to the island.
Yeah.
And all that, helping do.
They helped me getting cooking school. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But wow.
They had moved to they was down on 15, like 19th Street. And then they moved to Queens over there on Queens Plaza. They got a big building, yo. Shit is crazy. They blew up.
Yeah, Spanish nigga run that shit. Check this out, nigga.
Do y'all remember Miss Garcia from the Fall Building?
Hell no, nigga.
Dark. Well, oh yeah, you know what? Cause yeah, I was there after you. Oh, Miss Garcia, she used to teach. She was a teacher.
Hey yo, listen, KB. When I came home,
son,
when I came home, this nigga right here used to be in front of Virgin Records, selling autographed CDs. He wasn't even out. He was selling CDs. I watched this nigga set CDs for $50, $100.
Easy.
In front of Virgin record store. Then we used to be down there free. When I first what you see me doing when I came home, that's what I seen like with 7 when I first came home.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was out there with them niggas. What's your man name? Again, AP.
Who?
I'm saying AP. This is a nigga from Harlem, little slim, dark skin nigga.
Yeah, he remind you of Shay Davis. He remind you of like Shay Davis, like.
Okay.
These niggas had a fucking CD tower.
Yeah.
Duplicating CDs right on the strip.
And that's the illest place to do that in front of a record store.
Yo, we went straight to the fucking plug, bro. We wasn't going on the off block, so we stood right in front of Virgin with the tax ID cards around our neck with the.
We used to sit out there and freestyle and have 50 people listening to us.
And had the police looking so stupid because the police would come and be like, "Oh, yo, we're gonna lock them up." They straight up putting cuffs on niggas like this. Like, yo, this is my music. I'm not committing piracy over here. This is my music.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
And they would have to take them joints off of niggas every day until they started figuring out some shit to try to be like, yo, y'all can't just do it like that. But that we had tax ID numbers. Fuck that. Y'all ain't gonna stop us.
You know what they was trying? You know what happened? They started. You could use the tax ID numbers. They started using They was doing it for veterans. They was giving veterans the go ahead to do their thing. But I forgot what it was called. They tried to dip on dudes with the tax ID numbers. But they did some shit where they were just hooking up veterans and shit like that. But I'm glad,
This
yo,
nigga
yo,
was selling
Well,
the
yeah,
CD. Them niggas was making CDs, selling them. They were like, yo, listen, you know what I mean? You give me whatever you want. You know what I mean? Whatever you want. But if you want to autograph one, I used to
yeah,
watch these niggas. Me and my wife, we should sit
yeah,
there and watch these niggas for an hour, and
yeah,
then go to barcode after that. After I watch these niggas make $1,000 and you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
but you that independent mind state. These niggas running down on MTV and all that. That gave me kind of like the energy to do my thing too.
Get that Seymour Simi, man. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all acting real
Oh, I
funny.
got some shit right now too. Look,
For yourself, man. I already know, B.
you need some Seymours?
Who don't?
I got you, bro.
Word.
And I got some bladder rack, some burdock root, dandelion leaf. I got all that for you. I got some shit. This male foundation shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's bro. When you take this, your significant other, bro, better be prepared for this one.
No doubt. But you,
where she gonna go? Where she gonna go? She gonna go to the hospital, right? After you
with
fuck her,
She
yeah,
gonna be in a wheelchair.
the
she
burdock,
gonna be in
the
a wheelchair.
fruit,
Now
and
look
the
at that.
and the bladder rack. I need that.
Hold up for a second. Yo, 7. Am I bullshitting?
Nah, that's the
Nah, that's that fire. That's that purple right there, bro. That ain't that glossy
That
urea.
shit
That's that
ready?
chondrous.
Look, yo,
but that's
son, you know what this is right here, my nigga?
that Crispus Corpus Crispus.
Chondrous crispus.
Congress Crispus.
Hey yo,
Chondrous crispus. No glossy urea, bro.
say it again. I said Corpus Crispus, and y'all gonna correct me in front of the world.
Look at that. Look at that, 7.
Yeah,
That's making you jealous right now.
Yo,
Yeah,
and if you put the light to it, you see the electricity in it. That plant is living right there.
yeah.
That's a living plant right there, bro.
That's what I need, bro. This is real spit, man.
Yo, I got you because you right here in the town, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
That
Look
shit
at
gets
this
you
right here, though,
upstairs, bro.
7.
Not even.
You know what
Oh
that is?
yeah.
That's that cayenne, lime juice, and sea moss, my nigga. I eat a jar of this, nigga.
Yeah, that shit
I
fire.
eat this shit like applesauce, nigga.
Yo, that's man.
Look at that shit. That shit is living, nigga.
That shit
Hold
is
up,
living, bro.
Every time me and Mac talk, I forget to say.
bro.
Yo, when you smell that shit, yo, look at that.
It smells like good pussy. No, it smells like the sea.
That's a good
Look at
thing.
that shit.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, nigga.
That's real
That
moss
shit
right there,
brought
bro.
my cat life back.
How long you soak that for?
That was only soaking for since earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could do 24 hours. You know what I'm saying?
That's the.
But this right here, though, this shit right here. I get
Yeah.
excited just fucking around with it. Look at that shit.
That shit is real.
It look like something that you're not even supposed to fuck with.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just show y'all something. Real quick.
It
This
got everything in it that you
doesn't
need.
commit sacrilege by even fucking with this like this.
Yo, you gave some of
Look
that
at
to your cat back?
I
Yeah.
got my cat life back after she fell out the window.
Wow.
Yo, do you
Yeah,
see the pores? Do you see the pores on the leaves?
I see them whores.
Yo, yeah, it's crazy.
It's nodules. It's nodules, bread.
Yeah, bread, straight bread.
Wow.
Bread.
Yo,
Shit,
son, I'm
bread.
telling you, you take that shit, you up for the day, bro.
That's
I
what
don't give a fuck if you
He said you
drunk.
gonna put your bitch in an ambulance if you fucking off this.
Yeah, son. You get that. You take the bladder rack, you're gonna get your essential 102 minerals. But I got this male foundation pill strictly for men. This ain't no Cameron Pink shit. This ain't none of that shit. This is strictly male foundation.
Hey, yo,
You-
I
Yo,
understand.
your dick will wake up. But when you wake up, your dick is dumb hard off this shit. Right here, this shit right here.
So that shit
And
grow
it's
off a rock,
expensive.
bro. That shit
This
grow
shit
off a
is
rock.
expensive.
Yeah. That
You
shit
want to
grow-
turn it into this, and you want to eat that shit like fucking medicine, like applesauce or something.
You gonna drink that shit tonight and be fucking crazy.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Now you gonna go to sleep, but whatever girl
Now
walks
this
in
is
that building,
pure, son. This shit is pure. Look at, yo, bro. You can see the fucking. the shit. You can see the fucking.
The stars in that motherfucker. That should be electrolyte.
Do you see that
Electrifying.
shit?
That shit
Hey
looks like
yo,
it look like
God
shit
bless Dr.
in
Sabi, man.
a Ghostbusters. It look like
I
Fuck the
feel
shit out of
bad for
your
whatever girl go up in that crib.
yeah, right.
son, you blow her back out, son. She ain't got no back after you done with her.
Hey,
She
yo,
like, yo, what the fuck is, how old you said you is? Bitch, I'm pushing half a decade. I'm trying to blow your head off.
yo, I need we gotta switch math and all that. Mac, put that together.
Yeah, I'll send
I
you a
got you.
dope ass package too.
I've been telling Seven that you've been on the show and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh, let's go back to one of our classics because we do got classics, right?
we going.
All right, let me see. Blizza Man.
Yo, Seb, yeah, man. You here in the town or you up top?
No, I'm right here in the town. I'm close to you, bro.
Say less.
Where you at? You in the X?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can get right to you. 15 minutes. I don't even have to mail that lot to you. I can just probably drop that off.
because I wanna, and plus, yo, right now, hey, I know what you're doing. I know you doing your thing. I know you doing your thing. Because if you got your hands on that, it's real.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
Because you
heard that man rich.
talk about buying stuff from motherfuckers, but you don't know if it's the official tissue. And I want to play with that. That's what what I'm saying. That thing right there is about life right there. Word
That's a
up.
fact. Yo, I sent that shit to my
I think I
homeboy
owe
Mac.
you a check, baby.
I sent that shit to Mac. That's my brother right there. I was like, yo, bro, I'm sending you a nice, healthy package. Like,
Yeah.
my packages was
You
definitely
know what I
that.
missed though? I need some multivitamins. I need some
I got the Male
multivitamins, man. Them
Foundation.
shits.
Hey,
I'm
why
about to send you a
Yo,
package.
when you
Send
got
you a package. I'm
son,
gonna send you a package of the
you
Male
get three
Foundation.
bitches pregnant. Listen, you will fuck one bitch and get three bitches pregnant off this shit. I'm
Nigga
telling you,
have
man, my dick be
quintuplets.
hard for no reason.
yo, come on,
Yeah,
man.
bro, like the wind blow. No homo, no freaky. I ain't
Nah,
gonna lie to y'all, man. Listen, I'm
it was
gonna
freaky.
tell y'all. Listen, holla at Marco Bambino on IG. Go get you if your dick is something wrong with your shit. If your shit, let me look. There's nothing wrong with my shit. My shit be off the crazy. But look, but if something is wrong with you never know. My friends pushing 50 or 50 already or over that.
You
They
know
need
what?
some love. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure everybody
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, next month, nigga. I'll be 52, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Oh nigga.
She ain't gonna thank you all when you take that gel.
No doubt.
She
Nah,
ain't
I
gonna thank
already
you.
put a bitch in the hospital, bro.
I know, sir. I already know how you.
And I didn't even touch it. I just thought about it.
Yo, if you see Mac with a jar in his hand, he's on his bullshit.
Yeah, he up to something.
He's on his bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
Some hit this shit like it's Patron.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, bro, I just took a crazy gulp of this shit. Yo, bro, this is
Yeah.
raw. This ain't, bro, this ain't cut, bro.
What
Ain't no
you ain't
This
cuz
shit
put
man.
is
nothing in
sweet.
there?
Yo, son, I undernourished this shit. Yo, bro, listen, my
You
nigga,
didn't even put no
I
fruits
might
in
put
there.
about,
You,
nigga, I'm abusing it.
So tell me something.
yes,
When
Son,
you
your
not
skin, look at my arm. Sound like fucking Wolverine out this bitch. I want to fight.
somebody go get punched in the face.
That ass. It's fucking 2 o'clock. I want to knock a nigga the fuck out. Preferably an old nigga with.
Hey yo,
My bad.
that nigga
yo,
about to put
Shut up.
make a lady a paraplegic. No funny.
Yo,
Yeah.
son, last bitch I fucked. Yo, bro, I killed her.
dead.
She
That ass.
died.
Yeah. Stop.
She died.
Yeah. I
I
know
put
you
that
don't love
bitch in
me.
the laundry room.
What my nigga said? I know you don't
Nigga
love
said
me.
last bitch I fucked, she died.
God. Hey yo, and that ain't yo.
I thought
That's
she was just acting crazy.
that's just crazy all around the board. That's the way he's supposed to do it. Death to them all.
Yeah, man.
And
I
said,
fucked the
look,
shit out of her.
that's the type of shit we used to be reading it up top. Oh, she felt my scepter.
Hey,
Shit.
yo, let me tell you something. That nigga Seven, when he went home, he
Yeah.
gave me a brand new. He gave me some phone posits and
Right.
a brand new bitch. He gave me a bitch.
Yes,
Shit,
Cause
sir.
remember they was on the outside game.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's
They was
right.
bagging all them
Seven.
joints from Hudson.
Seven of them niggas used to be acting funny on the outside gang though.
Oh yeah, they used to act real crazy. Yeah, let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
They thought they was
Nah,
better than
bruh.
us.
Yeah, they thought they was better than niggas.
Bro, I was an ASAP orientator at 17. Once I got short, once my time got short, it's like, yo, you could do outside gang. I was like, what? I could go to Albany Mall
Yeah.
on a late night and
Albany
buff these
Mall.
floors and see.
Yo, was Just out there with y'all?
They
G
just fucked
Dub,
this shit up
salute.
though. Just was out there for like a week, man.
Yeah, because Justin was from up there. He was trying to do too much.
Just you didn't know, hey KB, you didn't. Who was Just father? Tell him KB.
The
I mean,
Imam.
Seven.
The
He was
Imam.
the Imam.
The Imam of
Yeah.
Hold up, I
Albany.
got pictures of that. I got pictures of
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
The Imam was his pops. Came right up in there. You know
What-
what's
what-
crazy? Because they know that's crazy. You know Imam Siraj, right?
Siraj Ma. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They know all of them. I grew up around them.
He a legend. Him and Rasul.
Yeah.
Rasul. That ain't
Come
right.
on, man. Stop playing. Imam Siraj, that's my
Yeah.
yo, he loved me. You hear me, Mac?
Siraj Wahaj.
Yeah.
Yo, KB, I don't know if you remember this, right?
I've never met him. I've been in a spot with him. I've been around him, but I never.
Well,
Never
if you when you come up here and we go down there and he's in the town, I could take you to go meet him.
Imam Siraj.
Yeah. That's my people. What you was going to say, Sal?
No, I was gonna say I don't remember when I was getting short. Me and Mac had wrote a rhyme, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was called Hollywood Mac Mean. And
Hollywood
you
Mac.
was the first person we spit the shit to because we was walking to the mess hall.
Yeah.
You had the apron on, you was sitting out there. I don't know if you was burning the top or I don't know if you was small. I don't know what you was doing, but
You know it was
always be-
either Newport or Rolly.
Yeah.
Stop
Oh,
playing.
Rolly.
Always be there when we going into the mess hall. You was like, yo, son, you gotta check out this, you gotta listen to this new rhyme me and this nigga wrote right here. Niggas had loose leaf paper in their pockets.
Yeah.
And pulled the paper out because me and Mac just wrote the rhyme like 2 days ago. So like a day, it was fresh,
Yeah.
hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
So
Y'all
he got
niggas-
his paper, I got mine, and we spitting it. But our shit was more on some Styles P. Jadakiss. So it was
Yo,
like Hollywood Mac Mean. Boom.
Hey, Hold on.
And he said,
Hip
I'm
hop.
gonna tell you Mac's verse though. I still remember Mac's verse a little bit. He said, clapping like, because I didn't know who Phil Jackson was. I was like, yo, who's Phil Jackson?
Like Phil Jackson, still
Yeah, clapping like Phil Jackson. I'm still rapping, still getting the capping. Yo, like we was saying shit. What niggas are saying now, like
Yeah.
we was.
Hold up, Seven.
diligent
Hold up,
swords,
Seven. Check it out, Marco.
I dare you.
Look, Marco Bambini. Look at this shit right here. I got the wrong camera on. Let me put the other camera on. Check this out. That's the ball right there.
That's a ball. Yeah, that's everybody. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, the one with the one on the side of Sam, on the bottom. Yo,
So
you know-
that's me. That's me, Shakur on the left of me.
Yeah.
What was that little nigga name?
Aline.
Aline. I about to say.
Eileen, yeah.
And then Aziz, God bless the dead.
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah,
Yeah,
He passed away. That was
Yeah.
Just father. That's Just right there.
That's just
Yep.
to the.
That's
to
the
the
bull all the way to the right. This nigga right here with them red ballies on.
Yep.
Went home and killed the nigga. Killed this bitch.
Killed the broad. Yep. That shit was on the news too.
Damn,
That
I didn't
was
even know
just that was this right here. That's Just brother.
Yeah.
I forgot his name because he was only with us for a little while. And that was what was the light skinned nigga name? We used to always barber him.
His name was
Shabazz.
No.
That was
He
his
had the
name,
green
Shabazz.
eyes. He had the green eyes.
But he had the green eyes, yeah. But what's his name, Shabazz?
I don't know. I don't think his name
No.
was Shabazz.
It
Yo, is that
wasn't
the
Shabazz.
time when Aziz was the E-man?
That's yes.
Yes, that's when Aziz was the E-man.
That's
Because
when
before,
Aziz became imam.
That was
Before Khalil. Before Khalil.
no. Aziz was E-man first, and then it was
Khalil came
Yaya.
through.
It was Yaya. I don't know if you remember Small Yaya from Harlem.
Yeah.
Yaya. Then he went home, and then Khalid.
Look at that shit, y'all. Look at Mac Mean.
That's your cord next to you?
Yeah, that's Sabor.
Oh, Sabor, he had the jump
Yeah,
shot.
Eileen married Sabor's sister. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Oh,
Eileen.
he
Eileen
did?
was from what? Eileen was from 183rd. Yeah, Eileen from 183rd, bro.
What's up with Eileen, man? He's still in this country?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at what me. Look, that's me and Seven right there.
Yep. Just Wells.
Where?
Just
Cowie.
7 is right there in the middle, right?
Seven right there at the top with
At
me.
the top with him, with Mac. It's the click,
Wow.
nigga. It was $1.50 for them clicks back in the day.
$1.50 a buck, a young Eddie, and we
Look,
all
so look. You got Hot Rod.
Yeah, how
You
Rod?
got Cowie. You got
got
Jamel on the left. You got
Yep.
me, Justin, Seven at the
Hey,
top.
yo, you know how I got on my shirt, right?
And that was Jahad in the middle right there. He had
Jahad
he had
right
a limp.
here. Jahad. He was the oldest one out of all of us.
Yeah.
No, this was Jahad right here.
That's Jahad in the bottom. He had the limp.
At the bottom. Yep. He had the messed up leg and the teeth, the funny looking teeth.
Yo, we
Look
had
at Hot Rod. Look at Hot Rod. That was Hot Rod and his daughter.
Yo, Hot is she got. I think Hot Rod is a grandfather now, man.
Wow, man.
She's a grown woman now, man.
That nigga said he off these shrooms. Yeah, that nigga Cowie, me and Cowie put more work in than me and Cowie.
Yeah.
Me and Cowie was already moving through the state. We had met all of them.
Hey, yo, Sev, I'm looking at the picture right now, and it's all coming like all the way back, man.
Yeah, son. Me and Mac, we used to, that was my big bro. That's still my big bro.
Every day.
Every day,
fucking
bro.
Scrabble and chess, nigga. That's
Scramble and chess. I fucked all y'all up in that chess though, man.
Here we go.
I did niggas dirty in chess. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I could tell you who whooped. I know who did you dirty.
Don't even say Doc.
Nope.
Remember Doc. Remember
he passed away too. God rest in peace.
Yeah, God bless his dead. But you remember his thing, right?
Yeah, hooch.
Nope, his hand. Remember his hand?
Oh, yo, yeah, he used to whisper through his finger.
Yeah, if you looked at his hand or something, he start arguing with you.
Yeah, Doc said he took. Yo, I don't know. You was there when Country was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Country from Harlem.
Yeah, big ass. Yeah, Country. Me and Country, we in the yard. Me, him, and La. We spin in the yard, and you know how Country always used to say, like he'd say a famous person name like he knowed him. He was like, "Yo, Jennifer," and we was talking. Jennifer. Oh wow. Look at Remo.
Damn,
that's Remo.
Remo.
Yo, you hurting me right now, son. That's my bro, B.
Y'all play on me. Y'all think I ain't got Remo?
Yo, son, put that. Yo, son, I need a screen. Yo, put that up back one more time, son. I need that,
Remo,
bro.
my nigga Remo.
Yo, son.
Yo, Remo jump high as a motherfucker too.
We was just talking about that.
We were just
talking about that.
Wow.
2 days ago, bro.
Yup,
wow.
That ass. A couple days ago,
Remo was 5'8" and would throw
it down.
Yo, my nigga.
Like
slam on everybody in the whole gym.
Yeah, remember
anybody.
He remember Agar?
But yo, Agar jumped just as high as him. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Agar was
Remo, when I got home, see, let me tell you something. I was thinking Remo was Remo from up north. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Remo started fucking with that water. It was crazy. He shot the club. He shot Ninkies up.
Wow.
With Hollywood. Hollywood's DJing. I mean, yeah, DJ Hollywood.
Hold on, I ain't seen you the picture of me in Hollywood.
Nah, I know that Hollywood got the fuck up out of there when Remo started shooting that bitch.
Yeah, I got a picture with Wood. Me and Wood, last year.
Remo nut.
Remo came home before all of us. He left. He was an A1 dorm. He had outside clearance. He was one of the people that pulled me in. He had outside clearance. He came home before all of us. Boom. I hit the town. I come home. I go check Remo. Bro. I go check Remo and it ain't my man. It was different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah, he it was gone.
But yo, he had me though. Yo, he had me lit though. Had Deadeye come through. Deadeye was home. Had Deadeye come through, pick me up. We got in a minivan with his moms. We went to go get food over there. BBQs that was off of Fordham. right there by what's that tattoo
Salsa
shop that was
Fuego.
called?
Salsa
Oh,
Fuego.
over
Tough
next to
City.
Webster.
Tough City Tattoo Shop next to BBQs, and across the street was the Mirage 2000.
Nah, Tough City is way up for them. BBQs is down by
On Kingsbridge. On
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kingsbridge.
yeah.
but,
BB,
It's on
um,
Kingsbridge and Fordham.
yeah.
It's like
Kingsbury
right
yeah,
when you
okay,
come
yeah,
up
it's
Webster.
down. I just remember Tough Cities for that day. I don't know why I remember
Tough
Tough
City
Cities.
is by Roosevelt High School.
But that's still on Fordham though, going up
Yeah,
though, right? Oh,
that's the beginning of Fordham.
that's the beginning, yeah, right
Yeah.
there on that little corner. And then yeah, you're right. When you keep going straight, you're gonna see BBQs on the right hand side still, correct?
No, okay. If you go, you got to go all the way up Fordham and down, and you damn near going over there by
By
fuck
Jimmy's?
Now,
yeah.
nah, that's the
Oh
other
no no
BBQs. There's two BBQs on Fordham. Listen, there's one where the old Jimmy's was at, and then
right.
there was the one next to Kingsbridge, right off of right off of Webster. Like right when you come up Webster, right after Valentine and Bainbridge.
Yes,
When
that's
you
the one I'm
go
talking
past
about. That's the one I'm talking about.
the armory and all that shit is right.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
exactly the one I'm
the
talking about.
Armory's all the way on the other side of Kingsbridge and Jerome.
Nah, but the Salsa Con Fuego is right down the hill.
Not the South of Confuego one. He
No,
talking
not
about
that
the
one.
old BBQs when you used
Oh,
to have to walk up the stairs.
I never seen that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was early. I'm talking about 2000. We talking about yeah, that's early. That's
Yo,
Yeah.
that's
KB.
yeah.
KB, this for
I
you,
don't know if that
KB.
shit's
Check this
still there.
out. Let me give y'all a history lesson for the people that's watching, right?
Man.
That's this right here. This is BO. The nigga that Hassan Campbell talking about
Yeah,
was
right
raised us like a big brother.
on the
This right here, this is Rodney Jones, aka Gestapo Pooh. The nigga
Yep.
that started Gestapo. That's my blood cousin.
Yeah, he's
Feel me?
kind of man and all of them.
Exactly. There's everybody in this picture is legendary, including Red Alert right there, y'all. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah.
Bronx
Yeah,
shit.
you got you got some shit over there, man. You got some
Yeah,
heat.
I got some shit. And the nigga that he be talking about all the time, Xavier and all that shit. That your man Hassan Campbell be talking about. This nigga be talking about people that don't even fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
let me show y'all. Let me give y'all another history lesson, y'all.
X is real nigga, straight up.
Yo, do y'all remember the white bitch that worked commissary?
Yeah, Cindy.
Hell yeah.
With the blonde.
I used to work in commissary, remember? I worked everywhere.
Ooh.
I worked commissary.
Check this out, y'all.
Um,
Now this right here, I'm gonna show y'all something.
well, that's 161st, right?
Nah, that's on the concourse, I think.
I
At
can't.
Lowest Paradise.
Oh, Lowe's Paradise.
Now, this right here, that's
Turn-
That's X right there, y'all.
Definitely with the list.
This is my man Buddha right here. I used to rob niggas with this nigga.
Buddha.
You know what I'm
Buddha
saying?
was
And
fly,
if you know the rest, then you know.
yeah. Fly low nigga.
If you know the rest, then you know.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all something, right?
Wow.
You feel me?
That's a legendary picture right there. X smoothest nigga in the world.
Exactly. One of the richest niggas too.
Yeah. He took you know what him and Pistol Pete, man, that's my word. We was all in the three building together.
Now this nigga right here, y'all, Ant, right? Let me show y'all something, right? The name Mac Mean come from that, from having a mean Mac. That's
Yeah,
crazy. And
no question.
we don't adjust it. We don't like glorify these stories and nothing, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Yeah.
That main Mac shit came from the whole shit started with DJ. Now, my cousin Rachel, who's Pooh's sister,
Right.
she's a Zulu queen.
Yeah.
She explained the story about DJ and Arthur's Roundtable and where the Mac came from. I had pulled the nigga was arguing with my cousin Pooh, God bless his dad, and
Yeah.
I came out with a Mac 10.
Yeah.
No, this is a true story. I went to jail after that.
Yeah. But
You
remember
know what I'm saying?
Bishop, nigga Snake. Remember him?
Yeah, man. JJ brother Snake. He killed some nigga on Ho Ave.
Yeah, that was my boy that he killed.
Yeah, I remember we spoke
Like
about it.
this shit was crazy. That shit was like 'cause everybody know each other. It just and it's crazy like that in our communities to get on some serious shit. That we only kill what we know. We hurt what we know.
I was surprised though when I because that happened in 95, 94. I remember when
490. because he 90 more 95ish, but like 94.
End of '94. I remember when that happened.
And you know, we all, like I said, we all knew each other because I used to go to Monroe.
I didn't know you went to Monroe. That was the worst fucking high school in the Bronx.
Bro, and check this funny shit out.
Them projects is going
I'm
fire right now.
getting it in with a kid right there and around the corner by the coming down the hill, and we rocking.
Going towards Bronx River.
Yeah, before you go around the corner, like the front side, and
All right.
we plucking, and his man dog, he had a pit bull. The dog grabbed. That's when the baggy jeans was out. This was 87, and the dog grabbed my pants leg. The nigga Buddha.
That's Buddha in the picture right there.
I know, little light skinned Buddha. He pulled out the swing and told the nigga, "Get the dog. I'ma blast your dog and let this dude fight." Because they knew I didn't live. I lived on the other side of the bridge. I lived on 180th. You know what I'm saying? That's the other side of the bridge, and that's when you had to fight. You understand what I'm saying? To get your
I hate them niggas on your side too. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. Well, you
Them
know,
niggas got on my nerves.
let me tell you something. The same thing y'all niggas was doing on y'all side, we was doing on our side. That's why that was like that.
Yo, KB.
What's up?
Yo, you remember Ty that cut in the barbershop? He had the 85 number with like Big Dog and all them niggas.
Hold on, you talking about it wasn't 85.
I remember Ty. Ty was a
He didn't have
front
like, he
ass
wasn't
nigga.
85.
He's a front ass nigga.
Tyreek.
Tyreek, he front like he used to play ball, had to put the shit on his knee.
I hated that nigga.
And his name was Oliver, his real name. I seen him when I came home. He was driving a Coca-Cola truck.
Okay, yo, do y'all remember when he was sitting in front of behind C Cottage and he was banging his head on the rail and it sent him to the cat for like a couple days?
I remember.
Yeah, because the cat was the only medical joint. Like if you had to get a tooth pull or some weird shit going
You
on,
automatically had to go to the cat.
you got to go to the cat. So whatever you had to do, you had to go to the cat.
I'm talking about what Ty you talking about? You because the Ty that worked in
he
the
played the barbershop. Everybody went to this nigga.
And you said he was banging his head where?
He was behind C Cottage. There was like these steps with like a rail on it. Behind C Cottage, not when you walking in, but if you going around C Cottage, there was like these steps, and he was sitting on there. It was early morning yard, not late night yard, and he was banging his head like on the motherfucking rail and shit like that. And the police came and got him and thought the nigga was going through some like mental shit and sent the nigga to Katsaki for 3 days.
You talking about okay? The Ty you talking about? I know exactly what you talking about. He
Gotta remember this.
He was in jail since he was a little kid.
Since he was a kid.
Because
he bought the body. They had like what I think they like dug up the body and moved the body or some shit like that. And
he did move the body, but he kept on selling because he was a little nigga. This one crack came out. It was like an 85 number.
Yeah, it was an 85 number. I know. I remember. One thing, my memory good. Like I remember that he had an 85.
Yeah,
him and Big Dog. I think those are the only two niggas I remember. And Light. I don't know if you remember Light and Love.
Dog is on his way home now. He got locked back up as soon as he got home.
And he caught another one.
He caught a Fed bid. He in the Feds.
Big Dog. That was my dude. Him.
Dog. Yeah, Dog. I think Dog is free though. I think he came home already.
Did he come? You sure? If he did, I'd have found out. He on his way home.
You talking about Dog from Harlem?
Marcellus, yeah.
Marcellus, they picked him up for they came to the jail and got him, right? They gave him some extra time.
No.
And then he came home.
No.
Yeah, they came in. No, that was Sebastian. I'm thinking about my man Sebastian. My bad.
Dog got free and he went home and got right into the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember with JT and them niggas in Harlem.
Yeah, but he wasn't fucking JT.
Because when
he was fucking with Ray Vaughn and what's this other Spanish nigga name? Reno.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember that name from somewhere.
Reno was a Spanish nigga that used to play ball. He was a hustling ass nigga. He's from Harlem.
Yeah, I think I might have heard his name from the streets, not from the
streets. I'm showing these niggas fucking legends, bro.
Yo, you remember when Gotti caught the dirty urine? Because he used to work. He was running all them niggas. He was running that line right there. Gotti had that whole line.
Check this out. See, when he got this
Big shout out to my nigga
that was
Gotti.
before Mac got there. You know that, right, Sal?
Nah, but I listen. Remember, I was there when Gotti was still there for like a month.
You
Yeah,
sure?
Mac was there when Gotti was there because we used to do the pull up ball right there behind the
Because
basketball hoop right
we was
there.
the narcotics, him, money, and water. The picture that you put up, Mac, that you got on the thing, that's me
Yeah,
and water. Him, water, Gotti, and what the fuck this nigga name was? Craig Ankle. What we called him?
Non-tech.
Money, money. Remember Big Money?
Uh,
I,
Money,
damn.
money lived up in Albany because he went to like the like
I remember him. I remember him. I
big,
remember him.
he had the bald head. He was crazy diesel, but he was kind of he was shorter than me and you, Matt. But he
Waxito, I see you, bro.
him, money, and water got busted because they was smoking, right? But in money's room, no, well, that's Gotti's room. Money or Gotti's room was right there at the top of the steps in non-cottage, but their window was facing the front. So when the lieutenant was coming down the walkway,
it was
and
that white lieutenant, that new white lieutenant we had
the
just got.
big tall one,
Yeah, the
he
tall, yeah.
he seen them out the window. He seen them smoking. He came right in the house and got them. Yo, come on, y'all got to go.
You know, I seen Gotti since I've been home though.
Yeah, you told me.
You there?
Me, Wild Bill, Gotti. We ran down on when I was going through the shit with Jim Jones and Freaky Zeke. Freaky
No.
Zeke grabbed my baby moms up and took her keys and all that. Gotti was with me that day.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, Nate Sean in there right after that when that new lieutenant came in there, because that lieutenant wasn't a lieutenant before. He had came in and he was on some strict like militant shit. Like niggas
Yeah,
was like, oh, here come this nigga
Changed the
right
whole
here.
jail up.
but he
Yeah.
was but he
And
was
then
fair.
Nate Sean and Black. I don't know if you remember Nate Sean and Black. They both worked the barbershop too. Both of them niggas.
Of course, I remember Nation. Nation blew a nigga in Collins when we was in Collins. That's how he got done it.
Yeah, the niggas
So,
that was
remember little Nate Sean? He was the referee for the basketball team.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Little dark skinned, funny looking nigga. He like CeeLo Green in the
But
body.
he had mad jokes though. This nigga was
Magic.
funny as a motherfucker. He
God.
Nah.
he'll coke
Listen,
sucker
Nate
though.
Sean. Listen, let me tell you about Nate
He'll
Sean.
coke
Nate
sucker for
Sean
real. That was
was
my
one
man.
of the niggas that was giving Capone problems.
Yeah.
Cause that was his Shy, the nigga that was trying to put the cat, come on man. The that was trying to put their hands in Capone pocket when we was in Collins.
Yeah.
Me, Wild Bill, all of us, we start protecting motherfucking um um
Capone.
yeah, Capone. This one
To him, I got a picture of him. I saw him on Third Avenue, my little nephew, and I said, take a picture with the legend, man.
but look, let me show you how Nate Sean comes in the picture, right?
Yeah,
So Nate Sean, Killer Cav comes to the jail, right?
yeah.
That's
Um,
what you
um
go ahead. Cause I gotta say something about it. Go ahead.
check it, right? So Cav, look, Cav comes from Attica.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Attica too with him, but I had got to Collins first. Killer Cav come there. This is when salute, Lovey, thank you. Right? So this is when the blood shit really start getting off the hook. And a
Yeah.
lot of niggas that was saying it was bloods and a lot of these jails wasn't really blood. So
Mm.
when Cav got to the spot, automatically like, yo, listen, get these niggas under control because we about to start blowing fuck out of these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No Gotti, right? So niggas robbed Capone again. Shit jumped the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went crazy.
Yeah.
4 niggas got cut.
Yeah.
My man, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Niggas went to work. Wild Bill, all of us was up in there when this is going on. Mind you, it's with us. It's with the Muslims.
yeah.
Wild Bill Muslim. I'm Muslim. Boo Nitty up in there. He Muslim. Ibrahim. You got a bunch of motherfucking name brand motherfuckers that's all some other shit.
Right.
Needless to say, they packed everybody up. Right after that, Nate Sean blew a motherfucker on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was his man. Shy was his man. Shy was the nigga that was like the nigga that was the head of that blood shit at
Mm-hmm.
that time. You know what I'm saying? Until
Yeah.
Killer Kev came. And then they packed all of us up.
Hey,
Everybody got packed up. You know what I'm saying? Kev, Shy, the niggas that got cut. Them niggas gave them niggas like 500 stitches all together.
Yeah, it was
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Chop those niggas up. And then right after that, while we was all up in the box, Nate Sean blew a nigga off. And the next time I seen him is with y'all, and when we got the Hudson.
Nate Sean, now I remember him.
Yeah.
Little ugly motherfucker, bald head nigga,
Yo,
mad funny.
from Brooklyn, mad funny. What will blow shit? Yo, he like,
And you wouldn't know it. You would think he was
wouldn't
a
even.
sucker.
Yo, bro, he like not working out. The nigga can't do a pull up. Like he's not doing nothing. Like
He'll
he's
blow your head
give
off.
you the bi.
Hey yo,
So you gotta remember when I was up there top with y'all.
yeah,
Like my shit was.
Let me call
the
Twin.
youngest nigga on the
That was
compound.
Twin Man. That was Twin Man. Let me see if Twin.
That was
pick up.
Twin and Black Man. That was Twin and Black.
Deep voice Twin from Brooklyn.
Deep voice Twin from Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah,
And look,
tattoo.
Twin was there in Hudson with us too.
Yeah, he had the tattoo with the bullets going around his
His brother passed away. I heard.
Yeah, he just died last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got killed.
Rest in peace to that man.
Let me see if
a
Twin pick
cool
up.
cat, man.
Yeah,
Twin was a cool dude. He didn't even talk much.
Twin, when he got with his old lady, right? Remember, I started running the festivals. When y'all left, I started running the festivals because everybody left, so I'm the only one basically there. And so on the festival, we used to give out roses to I had somebody stand. Actually, Tyreek.
The nigga.
Ty was handing out roses. Nigga Twin was when the guys come down there themselves, we hand them like 2 or 3 roses so they could take them to the, what I'm saying, Valentine's Day shit. This nigga Twin gonna ask me why Ty gave his girl a rose. I said he gave everybody girl a rose. He gave my wife a rose. He gave everybody girl a rose when they walked in.
This nigga used to have my fucking nephew doing the Harlem Shake for dollars on the visit floor.
Man, now that yo, he was doing that shit. Cause I love that dancing shit, man. Yo, I did a little TikTok.
I'll tell you something about Hudson, bro.
But yeah, the nigga Twin, me and him, it got to the point where he was acting like he wanted to rock, and Spider from Bronx River, the old timer Spider, did all that time. He came to Hudson, right? You know who Spider is, Mac?
I don't
Black
remember.
Spider or Puerto Rican Spider?
Black Spider, the one old timer.
I don't remember.
Gestapo, Zulu Nation, all that. He's there with me, and he's like, yo, he just made the board after he had 15 years. He said, yo, man, I'm in the house with that nigga, man. I'm killing him. I said, no, what are you talking about? Like, yo, nah. I said, that's my man. He just, he's bugging out over the chick. You know what I'm saying? So I seen me and Twin, we talked about it and we squashed the shit. But I know he was a little salty, but for no reason. It was for nothing. Because he wanted to get it rocking with Tyler. I was like, it's senseless.
Twin brother got packed up in that situation too, because they said that Twin brother is the one that cut Capone, but it wasn't him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yo, didn't Twin and his brother end up in the jail together, or something happened with them two niggas where they got like swapped in or swapped out or something? Wasn't there a story behind them two niggas?
Wasn't them. It wasn't them.
It wasn't them? Okay, all right.
Nah, but no, because both of those, the twin you talking about is Ron Dude. Ace brother twin, and they was trying to
swap.
I don't even want to talk about. Yeah, I don't even talk about that online. But our twin, the twin we talking about, he was in
Hudson
like,
twin.
Yeah, twin was like in the 4 building when I was in the 4 building, tearing shit the fuck up. So you had the quiet twin and you had the loud twin. His brother was the loud
introduced me to him. When he came up, we went out for early morning. Yo, I remember everything. We came up because you used to always tell me, you used to be like, yo, son, that's my man right there. Like, boom, yo, this
it'd be me, Twin, and Psych in that block.
You got to remember, Cal Wee was the one who put me on to linking up with like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we was already in spots together.
Yeah, y'all was already in Collins and all that, and probably hit the Allen. My shit, I'm so young. Like, and I had to fight 2 kids. Yo, you gotta remember, before I even went up there,
Yeah.
I had to fight 2 different joints because one was in the barrel. So you gotta figure like I'm losing everything through my going to court was the most traumatizing shit because you're in Westchester County, but then you got to fight another case in the Bronx, which is now they're sending you to either the 52nd precinct. You stay there for a night. You go on Rikers Island. You got to go back over this way. Now you over here. Your packages, commissary, whatever you got going on, you're not getting that when you got to go back to Westchester County to go back to court, and it's vice versa.
You was in Valhalla?
I was Valhalla and Rikers.
Check this out. You know Valhalla? It's a Fed joint by there now?
No, it's a Fed block within the jail. So you can go there and do your time there. Like,
no, what I'm saying right now, it's not a Fed block. They built it. It's built. I work up there. I work a couple of blocks from there.
Oh, so then I'm definitely gonna tap in with you. But yeah, okay, so they built something up there.
Yeah, they built the jail.
They built a federal joint. Yeah.
What's the
for the prison, not people pending trial? You saying
both?
Okay, all right. Because they already had the Fed block in Valhalla, just like how they have MCC down there.
Yeah, what's the kid named the dude Casanova 2 times or some shit like that?
He was up there.
He was up there.
Shoddy was up there.
Yeah.
Shoddy was up there. All them niggas, they sent all them niggas up there.
They building, okay, that right there, the Valhalla, all that shit is different now.
Okay, all right.
It look different. When you see it, you be like, oh shit. They use all that land. It's by the hospital too.
Yeah, right there. The hospital's across the street from Valhalla.
Right.
Yeah, the hospital's right across the street. Damn near right across the street from Valhalla.
Medical, yeah. Right there.
Yo, do y'all remember? Hold on. Do y'all remember how that like if you knew you was hitting Hudson, like we used to use the term short, like you know you gonna, whether you had a board like an indeterminate sentence, like let's say you had a 5 to 10 or like a 2 to 4 or 3 to 6 or whatever like that, or if you had a flatbed, you knew once you hit that motherfucker, you was like, yo, son, I think I'm about to touch the town, bro. Because Hudson was the place where niggas. A lot of niggas had an 80. Remember Jay? He had an 85 number.
There was a bunch of niggas in there with numbers like that. They had a nigga that had a 79 number.
Big Blue.
Yeah, who?
Blue. He was a black old timer.
Old timer Blue. Yo, he really, he's like on his deathbed right now, my nigga.
Damn.
What'd that say?
Let me see. Yeah. Yo, Mac thought he wasn't gonna make his board.
I know.
Oh hell yeah. I did.
Say that shit all the time. I'm like,
because my case is too violent. I had too much violence. Look at that.
You remember?
And they gave you weird numbers too. Like,
you got to.
But I was like, yo, this nigga's coming home. Cal, we thought he wasn't coming home neither.
Now you want to know why? Because you got to think about it, right? All the cuttings I had. Like I thought that would play. I thought that that would factor in. They didn't give a fuck about that shit. When I went to the
when you hit Hudson, you know that nigga. The most I'm gonna get smashed with is probably what a year. Like,
look,
but we seen niggas get smacked in Hudson too. I think KB got smacked in Hudson
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. Cause I went.
Bro, there was only 2 niggas that made the board that was in Hudson that day. It was more than 100 people. That was me and one other motherfucker.
Yeah, I went back on the appeal within a year. They let it stand. And my 3rd board, I didn't go to.
Wait, so hold on. So how they smashed you with a year or what?
No, okay. I got hit. Bam.
2 with 2.
With 2 years.
Bang. Okay.
And next time I went, I got hit with another 2, but I appealed it, and they made me see the board within a year.
Okay.
And it stood. So my 3rd board, I didn't even go to. They was talking about, yo, they calling your name. I said, I don't give a fuck if they calling my name. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me the 2 years anyway. You know what I'm saying?
On the 3rd? Damn.
Yeah.
At Hudson?
Yes.
Wow.
It was mad dudes in there that got hit a bunch of times. It was dudes in there that had that was
Hudson, they was slaying niggas in cuts.
They was slaying niggas?
Bob was there for fucking 15 years.
But see, I see yards. I see yards. So I can't really talk for a motherfucker who has an indeterminate sentence like a nigga who got a 5 to 10. Like I had a flatbed. They was giving out flatbeds, and I had to hit the CR and do my max 85% of that time.
I did the same. They did that shit.
Yeah.
That shit, yeah, like, I tell you, man, that shit was the worst. But you know what, man? I can say this, man. It being that close made me want to go home.
Yeah, yeah.
It made me want to go home. And then my last year, they get, like I said, I got with the first they got me with Miss D. Remember she had the outside clearance grounds, outside grounds.
Yep, yep.
So I got with the outside grounds first, and then I got on with the asbestos.
Yeah, that outside clearance shit. Once I left that A-side shit and let you go out there, it was just shorties and weed, bro.
That's all niggas was talking about. Wait, y'all got it? Y'all got it? Or what?
And liquor.
We was getting packs of bogeys for $2.99. I'm buffing the floors. I'm just throwing the bogeys in the corner, like just chucking them shits. Son come through and he just chucked the motherfucking weed like in the little so he don't even put it in the bag. He just put it in a little saran wrap joint.
Yeah.
The little Ziploc corner, you know, he cutting the corners of the bags.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. He just tossing them and he got like 4 of them in one. I'm coming back like boom. Here come Big Dog. Here come Big Dog. Yo, so I know you're on outside clearance now. I'm like, yeah, nigga, give me get the packs, nigga.
Yeah, Big Dog. You know what, man? He was another one that went to jail young.
Yeah, he had like an 85.
No, I don't think Big Dog was 85.
I'm pretty
sure. Nah, Big Dog wasn't that old.
No, I'm pretty sure, bro. He was a kid. He was a
Big
kid.
Dog probably is a year older than me.
You remember Love? I'm gonna tell you. You had Ty.
I saw Love.
You got Love.
Yeah.
You got Light. Light was from Brooklyn. He had the green eyes, light skinned nigga. Had the green motherfucking red man shit.
He had got cancer, but he can't. He pulled through.
You had him. I don't know if y'all remember Dr. Shy. He was like some big nigga that had came through like in a minute. Like we was already there, but this dude named Dr. Shy. Big black gorilla looking nigga.
Who you talking about, Jerry?
I don't know if his first name was Jerry. He used to hit that pull-up bar though in Cal. We used to be mad like, yo, nigga, I'm the one who got this bar right here.
No, that ain't
Yo, Mac, Cal, we used to be tight. Like, yo, he think he got it, but yo, these big dudes, he used to tap me. He's like, yo, these big dudes, they don't understand. Cal, we put the 45-pound plate on his shoulders.
Yeah.
And be doing the pull-ups with his legs back and extending his arms on some weird shit.
Yeah, like, but his body was all compact. Like
he was not
squeezed him in.
Yeah.
He was Mad Diesel from within. Hey, yo, you remember Psych?
Yes, you talking about Psych, light-skinned Psych?
Light-skinned Psych, yeah.
Yes. Psych used to hang out with D. With
him and D.
With D Rose.
Jamaican D.
No, D, he wasn't.
D was Jamaican, bro.
Oh, he wasn't?
Yes, he was.
Nah.
D was Jamaican. You talking about dark skinned D?
It was with the braids and shit.
Yeah, G was Jamaican, man.
I seen him. Yo, check this out. You remember he punched Jazz in the face?
Yeah.
Wait, Hudson?
Yeah, he put you had left 7.
Wait, hold on. So you got
Jazz back down like a bitch.
No.
Wait,
Jazz back down. Jazz went and got his banger like he wanted to do something. Them niggas ain't never smoked.
Wait, hold on. Who punched Jazz in the face?
D Rose.
D. Over a basketball game too.
Over Clint.
Clint was the Jamaican one. My bad. Clint was the Jamaican one.
Over, that's Clint is his man's.
Yeah. But we was all on the same team, wasn't we? Me, Jazz, Clint. You know what I mean? We was all on the same team.
It wasn't a house game.
Yo. So he does.
Yeah, he was like that. He punched a nigga in the face. Jazz.
I'm laughing.
So Jazz didn't. He basically.
I remember Jazz legs.
Yeah, Jazz was mad bow-legged.
No, mad skinny.
Tiny legs. He was
he had the toothpicks.
He was standing on Channel 11. Yeah.
Oh, you had to do sir.
But his
crazy. Hold on, I'm muting up.
He had Mad Diesel, bro, on standing on Channel 11.
Jazz used to write me and all that shit when he. So the nigga D used to be like, "Yo, Jazz wrote you," because I said. So I'd be like, "Yeah, nigga."
He talked like DMX.
So the nigga Jazz came. Jazz, remember Prince?
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen, Prince. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened with
Hold
Prince
on.
and Jazz.
Big Rod, Prince. Remember Rob Ballheaded Rod from Brooklyn?
Yeah,
He
that's
was
my son.
he's
Fuck
on
you
the
talking about?
crew. So I runs into them. So they say, yo, look, KB, meet us in Harlem because I was already in touch with Prince. Because I think, matter of fact, I think you put me in touch with Prince.
Yeah, cause Prince. Yeah, I was
He was,
fucking with Prince.
you know what I'm saying? He was downtown.
I was fucking with all of them. Reno, Prince,
Yeah,
JT. I've seen everybody when they came home, bro.
Prince is something.
JT.
Check it.
No JT,
This what made me.
scandalous motherfucker.
This what made me stop fucking with them. They come, Jazz coming home. Jazz got snatched up unlawfully.
Selling dope. They selling dope on right on 125th Street, nigga. Say
Yeah. So the nigga Prince, when Prince was it Roswell? Yeah, it was Roswell. Ford Explorer. Niggas come pick me up on 135th by Harlem Hospital. So I'm like, yeah, because I wasn't letting them niggas know where I live. So we all dressed up. They got on the thinner. You know what I'm saying? And the Wallabies. So we shoots to Brooklyn because we going to see Jazz. Jazz is from over there by where Mano is from. That's where Jazz from. So
yeah, from NA.
yeah, so the nigga, we coming back. We leaving Jazz crib. So for some reason they just felt okay. I'm saying let's just go downtown. All right, cool, drive, nigga. These niggas is looking at motherfucking ATM machines. You think that shit is bolted to the ground? You can lift that shit up and put it in the truck.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I said, yo, open the fucking door. Them niggas was like, yo,
Yeah,
coach. I said, open the door.
especially Prince was with that type. Yeah, they was with that type.
Yo, but yo, listen, they smash and grab though. Like them.
Now they've been going to jail with each other since they was kids. They've been locked. They've been going back.
Oh, nah, them niggas went to war when we came home, son. They went to war. Listen. Prince is downtown with the African niggas on 28th.
23rd.
28th to 23rd. That was the man. Like when you go down there, you go see Prince.
Yeah.
But they started on 25th with my Uncle Phil. Jazz, Uncle Phil, and Prince.
Yeah.
And they went to war. They hate each other now.
Yo,
They was getting money together. Prince was talking bad about Jazz, and Jazz was telling me Prince was a rat.
Yo, it's a whole bunch of shit. I don't want to talk about that on here.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit. But that right there, they looking at ATM machines, nigga. I just came home. I said, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I felt them niggas busting licks right in front of me. I'm sitting there with my wife.
I knew their history. These niggas
Yo, chill. Yo, don't. Yeah.
back and
Yo.
forth. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, chill.
Yeah, what you gonna do? You gonna lock them up for some shit they did in 03? Check it out. Listen, niggas is busting licks right in front of me.
No.
Like I'm telling Michelle all type of good shit about the nigga. They're like, yo, hold on. How many you want? Like, oh, I'm out of here, man. Yo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So don't act like what I'm saying was weird because I told
them niggas goofy.
Them niggas they said, yo, KB, get back in the car. I'm gonna take you home.
Jazz was ratting on me and Seven and ASAP. Tell him, Seven.
Listen.
Who so you mean Prince or Jazz?
He had
ratting
no
on us.
Jazz?
Bro.
That nigga was ratting on us.
And yo, you know what?
Tell this nigga.
Go ahead, man.
Tell him about your man. You knew him before me because y'all taught me ASAP when I got there.
Yo, you don't go there. We had this shit called pull-ups and push-ups. All I do is I give niggas push-ups.
No, but we had to have. Look, I'm gonna remind you. We had mandatory pull-ups. Hold up, and we would tell each other what we was going to snitch on before we do it. So it was like it'd be like, yo, I'm gonna snitch on Seven because his room is dirty, and he gonna snitch on me because I don't wipe my feet before I come in. But we ain't about to tell on that somebody smoking weed in the basement.
No.
Whoever's smoking weed in the basement, y'all know who y'all is. That's Jazz.
The dude who ran the program, the civilian, right? His name was. I'm gonna tell you what his name was. You niggas gonna bust out laughing.
Hold on, don't tell me yet.
I ain't gonna tell. All right.
Mac ain't gonna.
I hated that nigga too.
Mac ain't gonna remember the nigga name.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna remember.
I'm the one who interviewed Mac to be orientated.
But he was a coordinator. But Seven was a coordinator when I got there. He was like the nigga that had to show me the ropes.
Hold on. Seven did seven. Didn't you? Seven told the other nigga SMD behind the stage, didn't you?
You said what? Say
you ain't tell that dude SMD, and he said never.
I don't remember that shit.
Nah, behind the stage. You remember how it used to be up on the stage? In
What stage?
In the auditorium, they had the office on the stage.
Oh yeah.
I
remember those mandatory leave the door in the morning. Remember that shit in the morning? I remember the auditorium. It was a makeshift basketball court auditorium. They had that thing that you have to like that divider shit that you have to move.
No. The basketball court was in the gym.
Yeah.
The auditorium was across from it.
It was across.
Oh wait, the auditorium I had to wait at when I went to the board.
Exactly. And they had the stage up there.
Shit! I forgot about that. Mad wooden seats.
Yeah, they had the ASAP office up there.
Right,
that's a fact.
RSAT, yup, on the right and the left hand side.
Yeah, and the dude they used to pull.
I forgot about that, KB.
Yeah, that was where we had to go when it was snowing crazy. They put us in there.
No, but every morning they made us leave out of the dorm. Remember that shit? And they made us go
in the dorm unless you was not like cadre, but I forgot what they called it. A porter, yeah, unless you was the porter. And that was KC. You had one porter per dorm, and that was KC who had C College, which was ASAP. After that, you had to do a mandatory.
I hate that. You talking about boy hated KC. I hate that nigga too.
KC here was the old nigga with the waves, slick old nigga.
Yeah, and he used to play casino. We used to play casino upstairs. Yo, let me tell you how Sweet Hustle
I thought KC was the bald headed nigga from like Albany.
Nah, no, KC had the
right.
No, KC was from he was from Brooklyn. He was the old Jack. He had the waves, the salt and pepper, like little salt and pepper coming in.
But
and he would every time he win a game of casino, he'd take his false teeth out and he'd smile at you. And then he put his false teeth back in. That was KC. He ran that shit. Like he was there for like mad years.
KC, he had official
Mac,
you jacket. Yeah, his chino jacket did more time than we did.
Hold up, I bet y'all don't remember what was right on the side of the C Cottage. Like right when you walked out and you start walking down the hill towards the mess hall. What was right there? And remember the white boy Doc? He found a rabbit over there.
Oh yeah, you had the little shed that was right there. The horseshoes.
Okay, you had the horseshoes and the bocce.
You had the horseshoes and bocce ball.
Bocce was on A and B side.
I love that bocce. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bocce ball is official.
Son, the garden.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because you asking me, it was after over the fence, right after before when you go leave out the yard, right to the right.
Yeah, because if you're coming out of C Cottage, you kind of got to veer to the right once you hit that walkway.
Anyway,
and then you keep veering. Commissary going to be on your left. You're going to see the admin building first, and you're going to keep going. You're going to see commissary building, and you go straight, and that's where the mess hall is at right there.
In the middle, the medical building. In the middle, like that random medical building.
I used to put in sick call slips all the time. Remember the little Indian lady down there with the big titties? I was a little perv nigga. Like, let me stop.
No, don't stop. It was crazy. Check this out. She sent me.
Nah, niggas was up in there dead ass beating off to Miss D. Stop playing, bro.
Yo, you don't remember the Indian lady in the med building? Yeah. You had the white girl in commissary. Yo, we had, and then you had Miss D. Miss D lived in my college, damn near.
Miss D had the crazy bow legged. She like light skin ass, freckles,
yellow freckle face, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you see, now we in the streets, we not splacking that, but back then, me 16, 17,
money.
Getting what, nigga?
Money.
Super bread.
This nigga used to come down to my fucking joint to steal the Buttman books.
Nah, nigga. I'm the one who, stop it.
Nigga hiding them in his back.
Cool for that one.
Look, my nigga hiding in his back like this.
Yeah, you can see it. It looked like a gun.
Like a gun, like this.
Yo, I appreciate you not blowing up my spot. But yo, listen, first time this nigga come to my cell, right?
Yeah.
First time this nigga come to my side, he's like, "Yo, what's up with you, Ak? Yo, you got the homie?" I'm like, "Yo, my paperwork right there, Manila envelope, right?" So he
Yeah,
go, he going to go my paperwork, right?
yeah.
He's sitting on the floor and shit
Yo,
like
I
that.
remember that shit.
Mac ain't gonna sit on your bed, right?
Nope.
Mac ain't gonna sit on your bed, right? So he's sitting
Oh,
on the floor. I'm like, yo, you can sit on the bed. He's like, yo, you gotta remember, he's still young too, though. Even though I'm young, you gotta
He
remember, this nigga
he
is
if
23,
he sit on your bed, he'll
24.
fold the mattress back.
But yo, we so
Fuck,
advanced, yo, KB, all of us, bro, we were like spears, bro. There
yeah,
was not, bro, we was readers, like
yeah,
there was nothing like these kids now. They don't even understand this militant
yeah.
way of
They,
thinking how we was. Cause
yo,
motherfucker just walk up in your son, be like, yo, salam alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Yo, what's up? Yo, you got the homie? Yo, check that paper, check the paperwork right here. That's
right.
the talk that we was on, and it
Yeah.
was
yeah.
easy for niggas.
Hey, yo, and how
That
we,
nigga sat on the floor,
yeah,
read paperwork, put the
yeah,
paperwork up, right? Check it out.
yeah,
He stand up when he put the manila envelope on the because we had desk in
yeah,
Hudson.
yeah,
Niggas had
yeah, yeah.
desk and shit. Yo, he put the paperwork up and then he looked down, he said,
Fuck
Astaghfirullah.
y'all,
He
no
King.
took
doubt.
the book.
I had 5 short eyes.
Mad pussy books.
Yeah, yeah.
This nigga cell used to look crazy, bro.
Yo, Mac.
Crazy. Hey,
Yo,
yo.
Max said, yo, he picked the paper. He said, Astaghfirullah, Key. Guess
Yeah.
what? The nigga left my cell that night with all 5
What you
books. I
Let me see
land.
them. I need those. I
yo?
need those.
He did that to me. Oh, remember, I had stacks. I had 3.
Some black. You
Yeah,
had the black tails. You
I
had
had
the vintage.
the BVI's. I had this 3 fucking duffel bags full of books.
Duffel
I
bag.
mean, not duffel bags.
Crazy.
I'm
You
slack.
know who had mad pussy books too? Jazz.
Yeah, me and
Jazzo had
used to,
mad pussy
Jazz used
books.
to trade bags, nigga.
I took his
I give him
Donnell
a
Jones
bag
tape,
and he
though.
give me a bag.
You
A
took his
net.
Donnell Jones tape?
I took his Donnell Jones tape.
That
Round
nigga
one.
didn't
Did
like
that
letting me
album?
hold none of his tapes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I took that nigga tape, and then he was like, "Yo, 7, yo, what's going on?" I was like, "Yo, just let me listen to it one more night." You know that shit, yo, son. Just one more, just let me, bro. He
that nigga.
didn't get that shit back. I just kept dodging the nigga, like,
Yo, how Jazz used
Hey,
to.
yo,
Alright, yo,
after
this,
listen, 7. After you left, me and KB went to A1, 1A,
yeah,
took
yep.
over that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
they
We
had this
basically.
big 6-man room up in there with the windows and all
That,
of that shit.
that's where Mac was at.
Nah, I
Oh,
had the 3-man. Remember, I had the 3-man with Born and Yaya.
Hold on, but first you was in the 4, the one with Hamza. Remember?
I was with Hamza first.
Right, and that
And
was
then they moved me out of there. They moved me with it. But look, check it out. It was me, Born,
was
and Yaya.
Michael
Hold up,
Atterbury still there?
Atterbury,
Atterbury. That was the slickest nigga in the whole jail. I promise you.
Mike Addy.
the slick
Yo,
talk.
listen, that's the most slick, yo, son. When I say police underneath his thumb, yo, bro, he got the police a horse while we was there.
Oh,
Atterbury.
Atterbury. He found the police a horse,
The perfect inmate.
Yo, like, what? Nick, talk slick.
nigga,
This nigga's a 3-card Monty. I
yeah.
salute to Michael Atterbury, bro.
Look,
Like,
when
I
you
never
left,
met nobody like that in my life.
look, check it out. That room that I was in, it had Born, and then it had Yaya, and then Born left out of the room. It was me, Yaya, and then they brought in what's the 5% nigga name? That was my nigga
Yeah.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
No Pharaoh.
Pharaoh came home and got some money from Prince. Prince talk about him like yo, he owed me some paper to God, keep dodging me.
Nah, I spoke to Pharaoh. A few
Yeah.
times.
Pharaoh will tell you.
Matt, what college was that? Where he came from, though?
He was
Pharaoh,
in 1A. Pharaoh came from Pharaoh's real quiet nigga, but he was
yeah,
part of the team.
fingernails was white.
Okay, all right.
Pharaoh was
Yeah.
he was mad. He mad swift and thought. He was God was good. You know what I mean?
Pharaoh, then we had Sabor, then we had Doc.
Inf. Oh yeah.
We had a little Inf.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Preem? There was 2 Preems. Y'all remember the Preem? You had tall Preem who played ball, and you had small Preem. They both was in 1A. Preem was Preem. They came and locked the whole jail down. I don't know if y'all both was in the jail with us, so there's no way that y'all both don't remember this. They locked the jail down, and made everybody go to their motherfucking joint and escorted Preem out because Preem was in there for like 7 years more than what he was supposed to do, like 3 years more than what he was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You don't remember that tall Preem?
Yeah, I remember that. They set everything back.
You was there, Mac. You was there.
He was there. It
I'm
was
trying to remember.
it was like we bugging out, like what the fuck is going on? And yeah, they got him out of there, man. He got some lawsuit money, right?
He was fighting that case, and everybody be like, like he be, the niggas talking to mess hall, we playing ball and shit like that. He be like, yo, I'm just fighting this shit, because I ain't even supposed to be in here. And niggas, like, some niggas you would shrug their shoulders, and other niggas is like, yo, I believe you, my nigga. Like, you supposed to be the fuck up out of here. You showing the paperwork. You supposed to be out of here on this date. Next thing I know, one morning we wake up, nobody move, stay down, get in your room. We was in 1A. They closed all those glass doors. I think there were 2 doors right there. They closed those. They made everybody who had one-man rooms and all that shit close their door. And they escorted Preem, and he walked up on his property that day. And everybody was wilding and shit.
You know what me and Seven used to do? Me and Seven used to go to, but when they finally gave me my one man, we used to take the fan, because remember my one man was like right on the flats. So like I'm talking about like once you go past the door, like the 3rd window was mine. So we used to take the fan, put the fan going outside, like blowing outside, and smoke, and smoke mad dope on the. I'm talking about straight Muslims. You know what I mean? Like,
so it sucked out the window.
Quarters one day.
Spit, man. Y'all niggas, y'all dudes, man.
Everlard Jones
did what y'all want to do. Like we did what we, especially there. You remember? Okay, you
there,
remember?
Yeah, there is the correct word.
Remember Ken Do? He used to make the hooch. Dark skin Ken Do from Brownsville.
Dark skin Ken Do, yeah, but I don't remember him making hooch.
He was the hooch master. This nigga used to make champagne.
Hold up a second, Seven. Check this out, Seven. What's? Oh, it's not lagging. Okay, all right.
It's straight.
It's straight.
I hear you. I see you. What else?
You know what? Somebody came in here and gave me a dislike, man. Ain't that some crazy shit? You know what, Loco?
Man, if everybody like you, something is wrong. Everybody don't like you. They can't. It's impossible. If everybody like you, something is wrong.
Something is different about you today, Loco.
Hey, man. I don't know what do you mean? Something different.
You keep on, Loco, you keep on scratching your nose. You was playing today, Loco?
Allergies, man. What happened?
Hold on. Let me ask you something.
I got plenty of money. You see? Whole bunch of money. A lot of money.
Let me just ask you something real personal, bro. I don't mean no disrespect to you, bro.
Hey, not for nothing. Go ahead. Shoot it.
You going Hollywood on me, Loco?
On you? Not you, man. Never that. I got on my glasses today. I'm chilling. Little chain, little jewelries, nothing. Hey. You wrote it down?
Bro,
okay.
They put inside their nose. Pay attention to this. Okay. Cocaine, and you answered in a way where people didn't understand.
Okay.
So I'm saying to you now, I'm trying to clarify that I'm talking about drugs that people sniffing their nose. Cocaine. Okay, so I want you to fill in the blank.
Go.
Cocaine.
No. W. Dot. Write the word W and the word dot. Com. COM.
All right. Now people was talking about the advice that Forrest Whitaker gave to you, but
that's on a whole level.
Yeah.
That's another level, bro. I go get it. Hey, Forrest Whitaker, he's a good guy.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Seven,
Good
watch
people.
this.
You're on
We're
me.
going to get Forrest Whitaker. Yo, put a fire up, man. If y'all like what's going on, man, show some love. You got a question for Loco? Throw it up. I'm watching. I'll ask him. Oh, excuse me, Forrest Whitaker, because Loco's out of here.
Yo, share the room and hit the like button.
I caught these at Walmart, man. I'm in the Christmas spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck this whole box up.
Yo, Mac man, how you doing, my brother? How you doing?
What's up? How you fun?
Everything's fun. Everything's fun.
Okay. Okay, you have a real rich history, man. I mean, we've been watching you forever.
Thank
you. Your first movie that we knew about, Ghost Dog.
Good.
How did you get that role?
Well, I got with the good brother, the RZA from Wu-Tang. We had this idea that I would be a real ghost dog. You get what I mean? And then we just came together.
Hey yo, B's off, man. What made you like?
Yo.
Hold up.
Nah, I got my weed. So you gotta let it play, please, son. No funny.
He said the RZA. He said the RZA. Ghost Dog.
Good.
How did you get that role?
Well, I got with the good brother, the RZA from Wu-Tang. We had this idea that I'll be a real ghost dog. You get what I mean? And then we just came together. You know,
like we did, like did we not just do this for fun? Did we not just bust out and have talent shows just for no reason?
Went crazy. Yeah, we just went in.
We did this all day though, right?
Yeah,
for nothing.
All day. Same, intensity as I had towards the character, Ghost Dog, and the RZA, he just was excellent with the production on the music. Hey, I just felt like a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yo! nigga. Nah, how do you channel in like that? You know what's so crazy? They think that shit that nigga be doing with Hassan Campbell is funny. They didn't like me imitating that motherfucker or one of us. Like my niggas are fucking deadly. You don't want to get in a snapping match with none of these niggas. These niggas are stupid.
Nah. That's what we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was exhilarating.
Yeah.
Very it was exhilarating and very, I really one of my greater pieces of work. If without patting myself on the back, and the other movie that really struck me that I felt.
Can you come closer to the camera?
Excuse me.
No. Go ahead. Look, Seven. Look.
Struck me that I felt.
Can you come closer to the camera for a second and move back?
Excuse me.
No. Go ahead. You move back.
Okay. Well, the other movie I really loved the most is just it was so heartfelt. It was like Species.
Species.
When I played like a person that had.
I hear when you talk about it as local. He says species. You know, man, species. Species.
I'm about to read the app.
Hey yo. Kinetic powers where I could feel things, and it's it just really resonated with me on a level. God bless you, brother. As Loco would say, salute. It really resonated, on a personal level because I really could feel her. It was just the way it was.
He said I could feel her. Look, my nigga, look.
Because I really could feel her.
Look at his mouth.
The pause is crazy, right?
God bless you, brother.
The pause is crazy. Oh,
As Loco would say, salute. It really resonated, on a personal level, because I really could feel
The man
it's
Arbo
just the way
face.
it was.
Hey, yo, man.
that
As
shit.
Loco would say, salute. It really resonated,
I can't contain my laugh, nigga.
on a personal
You
level,
could.
because I really could feel, it was just the way it was.
That nigga said resonate.
Because I
Yo,
really could
This
feel.
nigga's crazy, man.
yo,
Look at
that's
his
how
mouth.
far I was giving.
It was
That
just-
nigga's a different type of dude.
I really could
B. Yo, he said resonate.
Look, it looked like the camera froze, but that's what I was doing that for the effect. Yo, you're a fool, man. This nigga brought that back. I forgot about that shit.
Yo, back.
Yo, you're a fool, man. Yo,
That nigga said resonate.
Look, I can feel.
It really resonated with me.
Yo,
And I could,
yeah.
son.
Wow.
This nigga KB used to have me in tears all day long.
Yo, what
bro.
happened with the eye part? You gotta just put your son. The eye
Forrest
part.
Whitaker eye. Yeah.
He's like, I really can feel her.
Yeah.
Look,
it was just the way.
yo, he just jumped back in the character. Hold
Yo,
up.
just put it right
It
back.
really resonated, on a personal level, because I really could feel.
Yeah. Look.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Nah. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
Turn it off.
What is wrong with this?
Yo, you
Yo, that shit is dumb.
Yo.
Why would you do that?
Yo, son, we gotta do something with that right there, son.
He
That
said,
shit, man.
As Loco would say, salute.
Yeah, that's it. God bless you, my brother.
It really resonated, on a personal level.
Who's
'cause
loco?
I really could feel.
Who's loco?
Oh, Loco, Spanish nigga.
You don't know Loco? Hold up.
Show, yeah, Loco. Right?
Look, imagine
Yo, back, your son.
if I listen to you, I love hip hop. I love R&B. I love
That's good.
salsa,
Okay.
bachata, merengue. Let's go.
Okay, so who
Let's
won?
go
Jeezy or
was
Gucci?
crazy.
For
Not
what?
For nothing, bro. I didn't watch that shit. It don't excite me. Young GC, Gucci man.
He's saying Gucci man.
Oh man, I'm gonna make sure Punani Don
I
pull up
need
tomorrow.
Young GC,
Look.
Gucci
Yo,
man.
No, you gotta listen.
If I listen to you, I love hip hop. I love R&B. I love salsa, bachata, merengue. Let's go.
Okay, so who won? Jeezy or Gucci?
Hey, not for nothing, bro. I didn't watch that shit. It don't excite me. Young GC, Gucci man. It don't excite it. It don't excite it. These two guys, they have a beef. I know about it. It no excited. It black on black. I don't like it. So no excited. No, Young Yeezy. Gucci man. No, I know. Look, I see.
He was talking about the verses, but Young Jeezy and Gucci
Yo,
man.
I think we need to bring Forrest, Punani Don, Loco.
Oh my God.
Or we gotta bring those guys together. I think they'll get along with each other.
No, we played a game called Fill in the Blanks, and I said cocaine is fill in the blank. Look, I said cocaine is, and I said you got to fill in the blanks, Loco. This is the family show. He said so. I said cocaine is, and guess what he said? Cocaine is. He said good for you.
Yeah.
Look,
A lot of money. Hi.
He said a lot of money.
what is it? What is Bernice?
The shoulder is a pig shoulder. You wrote it down? Okay, go. Let's
No, I
go.
just had it.
Okay.
Ruining shit. This shit is crazy.
Yo,
You're gonna fill in the blanks, okay?
You say it.
Okay. That's stupid. Cocaine is not blank.
Bad for people. This is no bad. This is no bad.
Yo. Hey, yo, and let me tell you something. Mac was really trying to get me to say some positive shit. I wouldn't do it.
He said, play. He said, well, I said, and I listened to that part. I listened to some of it. I'm going to sample something for a hip hop beat. Fill in the blanks, okay?
You say it.
Okay. Cocaine is not blank.
Bad for people. This is no bad. This is no bad. This is no bad.
Okay, but wait, let me just ask you again. What I meant was cocaine, the drug.
Perico.
Cocaine. You just said perico. I know exactly what you got to fill in the blanks. Hold up. Because I said it too fast the first. Hey, Cupid, I listened to some of it. I'm going to sample something for a hip hop beat. Hold up. Cocaine, perico, right?
Yes.
Is not blank.
Play it out.
Yo,
Not played out.
Play it out.
Oh, man. He just don't want to self-correct.
I was not saying anything positive.
Nah, he didn't want no.
Look at his face.
Since
I can't even
1970,
talk, B.
$100 a gram. Before you go to the next question, cocaine, the price ain't no changes since 1970. $100 a gram. It's to stay steady. $100 a gram.
No, loco. Let's not talk about it, right? Okay, listen. Let's go to the next question. Copy.
Yo, look at how he put his hands
Every
up.
day is.
Look, yo, bring that back. Look how he put his hands up. Like, okay, I'm one.
Talk about something.
No, loco. Let's not talk about it, right? Okay, listen. Let's go to the next question. Copy. Every day is baby crazy. What lap is blank?
A blessing. A blessing.
Okay. All right. Never talk to the police unless blank.
Unless you're not local. If you're local, you're not talking to the police. Sorry, man. No. Unless. It's a no unless. It's a no unless. No unless. Don't do it.
Oh no, I'm saying like so. Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Yo, Matt, I'm about to ping people to this room, man. So I gotta hear this shit.
This shit's too much. 4 + 4 equals blank.
It equals 44. You said 4 and 4 equal 4 and 4. 44.
Okay.
4 + 4 equal 8.
Okay. All right. If you were the president, okay, Loco was the president, I would blank.
Exactly. I would blank. I blank out. I mean, that's party, man. Hey, let's go. Bring it.
Yo, okay. How you been, Loco? How you been feeling, man?
Hey, the guy walking to me say hello. I back up. I tell him back up. Don't say hello. I don't know you with a mask. My mother, she walked up to me with a mask. I didn't know who she was. I punched her right in the mouth. And I said, sorry, that's my mother when she took the mask. She said, Loco, you slamming beach. And I said, sorry.
Loco, you stomale biche.
That's my mother when she took the mask. She said, Loco, you slamming beach. I said, oh, sorry, mommy. I don't mean to punch you.
What she called you?
A salmon beach.
Whoa.
Yo, this is when COVID first popped off because I see what I said.
He said they give you legit. He said they give you free to rob people. Yeah. They make it okay if you put the mask on. You can rob people now.
And I said, sorry, that's my mother when she took the mask. She said, loco, you salmon on beach. I said, oh, sorry, mommy. I don't mean to punch you.
What
Yo,
you
you
called
see his
you?
A
hands,
salmon
though?
on beach.
He said I made a
Look at
mistake.
his hands.
I punched my mother in the face by mistake
She had a mask on. She rolled.
because she had a COVID mask on and she rolled up on me.
I know, but
And I said, sorry, that's my mother when she
that's
took the mask.
I'm sorry.
Walked out to me with a mask. I didn't know who she was. I punched her right in the mouth. And I said, sorry, that's my mother when she took the mask. She said, loco, you salmon on beach. I said, oh, sorry, mommy.
His mama calls him loco.
I don't mean to punch
But
you.
look how he
What
put
you
his
called
hands up.
you?
He's innocent.
I didn't mean it.
Like, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
And I said, sorry, that's my mother when she took the mask. She said, loco, you walked out to me with a mask. I didn't know who she was. I punched her right in the mouth. And I said, sorry, that's my mother when she took the mask. She said, loco, you salmon on beach. I said, oh, sorry, mommy. I don't mean to punch you.
What you called you?
A salmon on beach.
Yo, I'm done.
Wait,
Man. I'm fucking.
She said,
Wait. You punched your mother in the face because she had
a mask. I didn't know it was my mommy. She walked out.
What did she call you? I say it one more time.
Yo, he got his
She
hands
said, you
up.
salmon on beach.
She called him a seminal bitch.
Yo, why you put your hands up like you mad innocent? Like he said, you said he duffed up. Yo, look. He said like it's like yo. Hold on,
I did see that movie.
He said I did.
It's a series, but I really feel that.
I mean, it was a series. That's about the. Hey yo, my nigga, this
You
nigga,
know-
yeah.
If you know any Puerto Ricans, yo, that's their thing. When look, hold on, you can say, wait a minute, not for nothing.
Wait a minute, it's crazy.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Everything is with their hands up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Mac, wait a minute, it's crazy.
Locos are ill.
Hey, you see how he did the punch? He was like,
I punched him out.
Hold on, wait a minute. But yeah, he put it.
Yo, you know how I got that name? That Loco. You know, Loco came from a skit we did off the. We was in the studio, and Mackinum was just doing that pimp suit joint, and we was in the studio. It was actors there and everything. People that that really was into acting and all of that. And
we did real script. We did what we call it casting calls. Not casting calls for videos.
So
we had bitches pulling up and shit like that.
I was just there with them. We rolled up to the studio, and
the Sean shit.
And the studio wound up being, that's a landmark now, right?
Langston Hughes' house.
Hughes' house. And I told you, I remember that. I always tell this story, Sav. I saw a movie with the kid Anthony Mackie, and it's funny how I peeped out from seeing this movie that this was the house that in the movie they said that Langston Hughes used to live in. Anthony Mackie was playing a homo in this movie too. Actually, I didn't mean to say homo, but he was playing a gay guy.
Faggot.
Yeah, he's playing a gay guy, and I recognized the house when I got. I said, "Yo," we was outside the spot. I said, "Yo, this spot right here look really, really for fucking million." And we kicking it. Then after a while, and when they took the house from him, or whatever,
we built that shit with our hands, my nigga.
Yo, they turned it into a lamp because it was a abandoned building in this.
There was crackheads in there, my nigga. There was the stairs was messed up and shit. We stole wood from lumber yards to fix the stairs and shit up in there.
What's the name of that dude? You saw the movie Willie Dynamite from back in the day. Well, see, I pay attention to all the actors and shit like that. Remember the dude that said, "Hey, Willie." He was in the movie. He said, "You can't be, acting like that." He was telling Willie Dynamite what to do and all that crazy. He had the long fucking gold fingernail. You know what I'm saying?
He used to be up in the Hughes house with us?
No, he just happened to be in that movie. And he was staying in the house. It was like the building was abandoned in the movie. And somebody was staying there and said it was a dude staying in there, but it wasn't no hot water, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was abandoned in the movie. And the dude popped when Anthony Mackie was trying to hide or whatever. and the dude came out of nowhere. Was like, yo, what you doing in here? And he was like, yo, yeah, this is like, did you know this is Langston Hughes' house? He started kicking into him. I guess it was
Anthony Mackie's a nigga from Captain America, right?
yeah. He
Wait, is he the black dude that played
he played a Hulk.
in 8 Mile?
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that pulled the pistol out.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he did play. I remember him playing a gay role in a virtual reality movie, right?
Yeah, but this wasn't like that.
Oh my God, yeah, he was a faggot in that too.
Yeah, he played
that's
a
Black
virtual,
Mirror.
like
Black Mirror. That was Black Mirror.
But you got to see the movie She Hates Me.
That's kind of weird. Now I'm thinking about that. You just brought something up that I didn't know about, and I saw him as more other shit. But go ahead.
Movie She Hate Me, the Spike Lee joint.
Crazy man.
What's that movie? With the girl. What's her name? She speaks Spanish.
Yeah. Rosario. Nah.
Played the movie with Chris Tucker. I mean Chris Rock.
She Hate Me was another weird movie too.
Yeah.
Oh, what
was it? She Hate Me. But the chick that played in the movie, I forget her name. Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington, yeah. With the nice lips.
Is she the one from Scandal?
Yep.
She the one from Scandal, yeah. She just
he was slam dancing on that movie too.
Yeah, she just had a
she looked terrible now though.
Yeah, she lost. Yeah. She's
word? I thought she had to see it and gain some weight. Maybe I ain't seen her after that.
She just look different. She's so skinny.
Oh, so she probably went and did some more. Yeah, she was probably on some LA.
She never caught my eye.
No, she never caught my eye. Like if I was like even if I bumped into her, like whatever our status
She's
is.
almost bad. She's almost bad.
She gonna want to bag me at the end of the day. Like
she almost bad. She almost bad.
The girl,
shit,
like that.
I look good, bitch. Fuck out of here.
When she played in that movie, Girls on the Subway, and some crazy shit like that. She was like she been acting for a long time.
She a freak.
No, she has because she got like what 7 to 8 seasons on that Scandal shit on Netflix.
And she was acting since she was a teenager. Like I'm trying to remember the name of that movie she played in. It was in Brooklyn. It was like it was poorly shot. You know what I'm saying?
Is she an NY chick or?
Well, she.
I don't know. Kerry Washington. You don't know who Kerry Washington is, bro?
You said what?
You don't know who she is?
Nah, but I
know who she is. I'm just saying where she's from. Like she don't got that NY shit with her.
But I know she speaks Spanish. When you see her in that movie, the joint one of her first movie, like this. Oh shit! You'll see. She kind of you see New York chick in that movie, but I don't know where she's from.
You know what it is? Her face is too skinny for me.
Right now, before it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Even then, in Scandal, like she wasn't my go-to. Like if I had my top 10 at that time when Scandal first started popping off and really blowing up, like that.
I never seen that.
She's dope. She's not an ugly chick. She's dope. And you know what? One thing about her, she got a great walk. When they do her silhouette walk, she has a dope walk with the heels. It's very attractive.
Her face too skinny.
It's not my go-to. Yeah, it won't be my go-to. You know who I'm digging though? Since we on topic of women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking with I think she played in was it Netflix? I want to say it was Netflix when she was the attorney that was Saving Grace. What's her name? Bree or something?
She played in the sex tuplet shit with Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, she hurt his feelings.
Okay, listen, she also played with Mike. She also played Mike Epps' daughter in that haunted house thing, right?
No.
That's not her. Bria Olsen or some shit.
Yes, it is. Yes,
that is not her. That's not Kerry Washington.
No.
No. We're not saying Kerry Washington.
He's talking about the chick that played. She played it. Yeah,
Saving Grace.
Meet the Blacks too.
Meet the Blacks. Yeah, and Saving Grace. Shorty right there. And she, I think
the freak daughter.
You know what?
Oh, yeah. Yo, son. Outside of that funny haunted house shit, that's a woman right there, man.
Yo, she played in that girl that was produced by Martin. It was
I didn't see that yet.
A sitcom. It's over with now. Like but it was a joint that was produced by Martin. called That Girl, and I realized that was a spinoff, not a spinoff, but it used to, That Girl was a show back in the '60s and '70s with a white girl.
Oh, okay, all right.
It
Hey,
was
listen. Hey, I'm about to shut the live down. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's crazy hours.
No
Um,
doubt.
I love y'all brothers. Y'all already know that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
We're
you.
gonna keep this one up. This one for the books right here, man.
you,
Yeah, this was dope, man.
um, I got to lock in with Sav, man. Word up, right there. Like I probably pass out every
Yeah.
day.
That ain't nothing, bro. Whatever you need, man. Yo, listen. Like I said, I got some. Don't even worry about that, man. Mac
Yo,
can tell you, son. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be Gucci with that package if you pull up or I pull up on you.
yo, Mac, but you need my number though, man. Mac,
I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying.
Send the number, bro. I got
yeah.
like three. Mac got like three of my
But
man.
what you got to do, you got to text me first, cause my phone, I got my phone on some. If it ain't in my phone, it won't ring.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot you a text. And I'm just gonna put sevens all the way through that joint.
There you go.
Just hit his phone now. I just sent you the number. I'm about to get off of this, yo. I love y'all, man.
Love you too, Mac.
Hey, yo,
Love
I
you.
talk tomorrow, man.
All right, yeah.
Be safe, Blizza, man.
Hey, what you about? You about to get on the club?
You want to? I'm with the
I'm
shit.
not. I'm saying what's jumping.
Yo, I think either ADHD or Bloody Brunch with my man God of Kings on there. That's 5 mics. 5. Hey, let's do it. Mac.
See the guns in the building in the hot seat.
Yo, that shit you said on the stage the other day was the funniest shit in the world.
What?
I forgot.
ADHD?
I forgot what we was talking about. When we was talking about New York shit, you said something about I forgot. I was like, yo, who? I don't know if you heard me. I was like, yo, who?
Oh, I was wilding on them niggas.
Son, our person, bro.
I
Personality
was
shit is
fooling them.
crazy takeover right now. We about to blow these niggas out the box. No funny.
Son.
Niggas ain't iller than us, bro. I'm telling you, niggas ain't
I
iller
know
than
what
us.
I was trying to tell them niggas why y'all niggas always talking about street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
all
y'all
right,
ain't,
Starsky and Hutch. Ain't fucking with us.
and y'all ain't no street niggas.
Yo, you want to pull up on the joint though?
I just checked the room. I just checked the floor. Ain't shit jumping out here.
Ain't no ADHD.
Nah, House of Baddies. I
Oh,
am Tehran.
hold on. Let me.
Lucy. Let me see.
You want to see Bloody Brunch? You probably don't
Bloody
follow.
Bunch. Yeah, Bloody Bunch out here.
Who's in that room?
Fox out there and Guard of Kings is up in there. You
Oh
want to
yeah,
put?
we about to pull up. So yo, bro, listen. When you pulling up with me, bro, son, you gotta go to Globe though, bro. Come on, come on, son. I need that Golden Globe, bro. You heard?
All right, I got it now.
Hold your man down. So all you gotta do is screenshot my shit, man. Like,
I already got it. Nigga. I got it right
I
here.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. All right, so yo, you gonna see me in the room right now. I'm gonna make sure fun of them niggas pull up right now. I'm about to ping them niggas right now and pull up. You feel me? Golden Globes out this bitch.
Copy. I'll be up in there.
All right.
All right, we out, y'all.